RINGOTV Reactions, back at you again with another one. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe.
Yo, nigga about that paper.
RINGOTV.
Yo, nigga about that paper. Yo, nigga about that paper. Yo, nigga about that paper.
RINGOTV.
Yeah. True man, I'm free. I wake up a new episode. I pop out cleaners, keep me up a level though. She talk to me like I'm not me. I get it though. Yeah. I'm so eclectic, on me to the credits roll. Talk down to me, they might have to send medical. I'm out the league, I'm OD, they pathetic though. Look how I move, I'm protected. Shawty so swoon in my presence. The world going through it outside, they unruly, but I keep it cool, they can't press me. I keep it pure with intention. They see what I'm on, ain't no vixen. I might slide through with that top down. I keep it tuned with a high power. Put it on me, I'm blessed. Young nigga blessed. Big bag, manifest the sky, no stress. Keep no evil around me, can't ground me. I built it since when I had less. No hex on, God can't pause, nigga, look at how far we progress. Whatever we doing, we keeping it fluid, I don't see a thing about that paper.
RINGOTV.
Yo, nigga about that paper. 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 Hop on that jet, had to switch to the coast. One of a kind, I've been playing that role. They pay me, they play me, I needed it for. It's real if I said I meant what I spoke. I'm legend, it's written, I shake up the city. Spin block till I'm dizzy, won't ever go broke. I'm chose, I must like do it a top down. I keep in tune with a high power. Put it on me, I'm blessed. Young nigga blessed. Big bag, manifest the sky, no stress. Keep no evil around me, can't ground me. I built it since when I had less. No hex on, God can't pause, nigga, look at how far we progress. Whatever we doing, we keeping it fluid, I don't see a thing about that paper.
RINGOTV.
Yo, nigga about that paper. 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 Put it on me, I'm blessed. Big bag, manifest the sky, no stress. Can't ground me, I know this since when I had less. Look at how far we progress. Lord, I don't see a threat.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of RINGOTV Reactions. I'm your host, Ringo. We're back again. You know, in these YouTube streets, right, you move on, you talk about other topics. It's a lot of drama. And then you see the sneak this and continue. And you have to ask yourself, like, what's really going on? Which brings us to Nubreed. This particular gentleman is suffering from very, very serious issues. Before we begin, make sure you check out Brother BrainWavezz live stream that he actually did, where he brought out some shocking testimony about Nubreed that I didn't even see it. You know what I'm saying? It looked like he must have put the video on members only, where he revealed how he took advantage of women sexually, how he was possessed with demons and was very violent, an alcoholic, drinking, just evil. And we're gonna review those tapes as well. It's almost as if though he was trying to come clean about his issues, but he's still dealing with them. It's not over. He's still dealing with these issues. What I want to deal with is this particular video where he was sneak dissing and manipulating his audience. Now, if you're a viewer of Nubreed, right, a lot of you will come over here in the live chat and you'll say stuff like, Ringo, you still talking about this? Yes, I'm a content creator. This is what I do. If you don't want to watch, leave, right? You'll come here and you'll say stuff like, well, you need to let it go. You need to move on. You need to do this. You need to do that. I beg to differ. Nubreed is continually making videos, sneak dissing me, Ralo, BrainWavezz, Ethereal, and there's another woman. I don't got her name, but we're gonna review her video. In her video, she gave a testimony about what she been through at UP Farms. We're gonna review all of these tapes because I see that Nubreed wants attention. It's like he just don't know when to repent, recognize his error. He's trying to manipulate everyone into believing that anybody who is talking about him is a demon. But not only that, he wants you to believe that if anybody's talking about you, they're a demon too. In other words, to create paranoia, make you live in fear, make you be suspicious about everybody that's around you to the point where you're thinking just like him. I'm gonna show you this video and I'm gonna break it completely down. I'm gonna show you how witchcraft works. I'm gonna show you how manipulation works. I'm gonna show you how a content creator can program your mind through witchcraft, have you thinking that everybody that is talking about you is a demon, when there's really nobody even interested in you. But they'll convince you in your mind by using their own fears, their own insecurities, their own issues, project onto others what they really are. Throughout this entire video, you're gonna learn that everything he said in this video that we're gonna review is himself. You're gonna learn that. So without further ado, let's get into these tapes. And you know what's so interesting about this is, to those of you that might say stuff like, oh, you know, you need to move on. You need to do this. Nubreed was in a live stream last night where another YouTuber, I can't even call these people YouTubers because they're not even content creators. They're just people that are sent by Satan. And what happened is Nubreed was in his live chat. Yeah, he was in his live chat posting, laughing out loud, ha ha ha, salute fam, basically bigging up the person that was talking negative about me. But you folks will tell me I need to move on. No, there's nothing to move on. This is content. This is content, and people need to see this and understand what's going on. Because when a man continually sneak this, when a man continually have something to say, I'm gonna have something to say because I'm a content creator. Just like Brother BrainWavezz have a lot to say, just like Ralo have a lot to say, just like Ethereal have a lot to say, everybody have a right to voice their opinions, right or wrong. So let's examine the tapes, because according to these tapes, Nubreed said that these particular individuals are basically recruiting other people to go at him. Nobody's recruiting anybody. The difference between me and Nubreed is that I was able to clear the air with all these other particular brothers. Me and Ralo shouldn't even be talking right now. Me and BrainWavezz, we shouldn't even be talking right now. Do you understand that? But because we're men, we decided to clear the air, right? React to the situation accordingly, and then move on. Think about that. Just the other day, Ralo made a video about me and my car and this and all this other. I could have been on some old, you know what, man, forget you, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? But that's the past. You get what I'm saying? When men can come to the table and clear the air, now we can move on. And now the audience can respect that and be like, you know what? Yeah, you were beefing with Ralo, but it seemed like you and Ralo cleared the air. Okay, everything looked like, all right, cool. I like that. That's a good look. All right, you and BrainWavezz had a disagreement. Oh, y'all cleared the air about that? Okay, cool. That's good. I see you guys, y'all humble yourselves and y'all talking amongst yourselves and y'all doing it in the public. We ain't talk behind the scenes privately. We cleared the air in the public. Nothing privately, no text, no DM, nothing. In the public's eye. But with Nubreed, he's the brother who said he want a war. He's the man who went on demon time. He's the man who went around disrespecting brothers. He's the man who got on camera and said he never wanted BrainWavezz to go to the Jamboree. When he's in an interview with BrainWavezz, smiling in his face, but stabbed him in the back and basically hiding his hand as if though he didn't do nothing wrong. This is the same man that literally ruined and misrepresented information concerning Ethereal, a woman on YouTube in whom Nubreed never apologized to, in whom Nubreed went around and tried to literally throw dirt on this woman's name. This is the same man who put out a horrible, horrible stream about Ralo, sabotaged the man's career, sabotaged the man's reputation to the point where it cost him business, it cost him money, and even till this day, even though the air is being cleared, he's still reaping the negativity from what was done. You know why? Because Nubreed never cleared the air like a man. Because when a man put out a crazy live stream about a brother and make him look crazy, the public will never look at that man the same way ever again. And this is something he haven't repented for. So you got brother BrainWavezz out there putting in work, holding him accountable to the fire with nothing but receipts. And all he get is attacked by Nubreed's subscribers who keep telling him to move on. But while he's telling brothers to move on, this man is out here making video after video, sneak dissing, calling everybody devils when his hands is dirty. This man fell out with not only me, he fell out with BrainWavezz, he fell out with Ralo, he fell out with Karatazar, he fell out with all the brothers. Everybody that he had some sort of dealing with, it's like he got a problem with everybody. The issue is pride. And pride goeth before the fall. This man don't want correction. And that's what's going on right now. So let's take a look at these tapes. Let's review the video. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me good and everything is cool. You know what I mean? I wanted to kind of jump on the camera setup here rather than doing a stream on my phone to kind of get back to my flow. You know what I mean? But let me make sure everything is good. Let's see. All right. And make sure you get the likes up on the video. You got 255 in the building. Let's get those likes up, fam. We need them likes to hit 1,000, right? So let's review the tapes. Let's review the tapes, find out what he got to say. Now, to those of you that are on Nubreed's channel, I'm going to show you what manipulation is all about. I'm going to dissect this video to the T. I'm going to show you how a man will project his evil onto others while manipulating viewers into looking at others as if though they got a problem, when really he's the one with the problem. And what he's gonna attempt to do is make you all believe that you all have the same problem like him. He's gonna convince you that what he's dealing with, you're dealing with, in hopes that you can cope with what he's dealing with. He's using you as a tool by which he can now plant seeds of doubt, seeds of fear, seeds of paranoia to the point where you're looking at everybody around you as a suspect. Let's get to the tapes.
What's good, everybody? It's your brother Nubreed coming through with another video. You know, some of you all are probably wondering, why is it that it seems like everywhere you go?
Notice, he's telling you everywhere you go. This is not about you. This is the art of sneak dissing and how they project their demons and issues onto you. Listen.
Whether it's your workplace, your community, some type of social function, why does it seem like someone always wants to make an enemy out of you?
What is he talking about? What did he mean by somebody's trying to make an enemy out of you? This doesn't make any sense. This doesn't make any sense at all, people, when you really think about it. He's trying to make you believe that wherever you go, somebody's trying to make an enemy out of you, planting fear in you, doom, gloom. Somebody's out to get you. All his content, every time he posts a video, it's always a negative energy of people trying to do something wrong to you. Your friends, family, colleagues. Write that down on a piece of paper, fam. Write down on a piece of paper right now, friends, family, colleagues. Go to all his videos, look at all his future videos. He will use that same line every time. friends, family, colleagues. And he'll always say, these people are jealous of you. You're a chosen one. The reason why this is happening, the devil is after you. It's always someone else's fault. It's never them. This is the same man that made a video. He put it on members only. Now, I'm trying to figure this out. Why would you put a video on members only when you told the public that you were possessed with demons? Why would anybody be listening to somebody that's possessed with demons? A man that's a sexual deviant who confessed this on tape. It's on record. The man literally said on tape he was a whoremonger male. But the thing is, he still is. He's trying to make you think it's not that way no more. No, it's still going on. It's still going on. The demon is still there. The whoremongering is still there. The evil is still there. The drinking, getting drunk, wilding out, crashing out, it's still there. That's why he put the video on members only. But BrainWavezz have the video. He reacted to that video earlier. And I never heard it till today. And when I heard what he said, I'm like, oh my goodness, this is crazy. And that's the same guy that was in a video the other day telling me that I'm a whoremonger because I was talking about some escapades that I dealt with women in the past. And the whole time, this man is an actual real whoremonger male. But he's trying to give you this public image, this persona about himself as if though he's a saint. This is sad, fam. Let's get to these tapes. We got a lot of work to do. Let's get to this work.
What's good, everybody? It's your brother Nubreed coming through with another video. You know, some of you all are probably wondering, why is it that it seems like everywhere you go, whether it's your workplace, your community, some type of social function.
Again, he's trying to make you think it's about you, but really he's speaking on his own situation. This is how manipulation works, ladies and gentlemen. He wants you to believe that it's affecting you, but it's really not affecting you. It's his situation. He's talking about the situation between me, BrainWavezz, Ralo, Ethereal, and the other woman who gave her testimony about the Jamboree. Is a sister, I believe. She said she have an autistic son or whatever the case is, and she was mistreated at this Jamboree. We're gonna get to that testimony in another video. But he's talking about that situation. He's talking about everybody in one pile. That's what he's doing. And what he's trying to attempt to do is make you believe that you're going through the same thing in hopes that you can relate so that you, the viewer, can be like, yeah, all of these people that are talking about Nubreed, yeah, they're all demons. That's right, they are. Pay attention, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get to the tapes.
Why does it seem like someone always wants to make an enemy out of you? Well, I'm gonna give you some reasons. See, a lot of the times it's because you can see through people. You can see their intentions. And you're living in a world where a lot of people are used to being able to manipulate everyone around you. I mean, they're acclimated with a skill set of...
That's what he's doing. He's the manipulator. Understand projection. Understand manipulation, fam. What he's doing, he's the one with those set of skills to manipulate you, the viewer, into believing lies. That's what he's doing. Do you understand me? Ladies and gentlemen, I've been exposing false prophets and false teachers since 2006 on YouTube. I can guarantee you that he is operating under witchcraft right now. He is manipulating the viewer through cunning, skillful, crafty words, just like the scripture says they would. Do you understand me? They deceive the simple. The only ones that are unable to be deceived are the people that have their eyes open and they can understand and interpret the spirits that are being operated through these people. Let's get back to the tapes.
Manipulation. And in the
Let's
world,
rewind it back so we have full context. Let's go.
the skill set of manipulation. And in the world we're living in now, that's what most people rely on. That is the American way. Wordplay. I mean, everything somebody's saying has a small print, just like the contracts here in America, right? And people are used to being able to fast talk, sway narratives, opinions, warp, manipulate, twist, and distort the minds of the sheep. And the fact that...
Did you hear what he just say? Let's rewind that back. Let's go.
Wordplay. I mean, everything somebody's saying has a small print, just like the contracts here in America, right? And people are used to being able to fast talk, sway narratives,
sway opinions,
warp, manipulate, twist, and distort the minds of the sheep.
That's exactly what he's doing. What he just explained there is exactly what he's doing right now. Throughout this entire situation, from the entire situation between the move-in process, he manipulated everybody, had y'all all believe in a lie. To the situation with Ralo, manipulated the situation, had you all believe in a lie. He used brainwaves for his skill sets, his videography, photography, interviewing skills, advertising skills, editing skills, interviewing skills, everything. And then publicly threw him under the bus and said, I never really wanted you at the Jamboree. After the man did all of that work, helping the people out of love from the heart. You understand? This is the same man that was on an interview with Ethereal, another sister on YouTube, and then he turned against her and tried to spread rumors and lies to destroy her reputation, and never took accountability for any of this. Manipulation. He has a track record of manipulation, a track record of deceiving the viewer and the listener. The man has so many bad relationships that have failed due to his own treatment of these individuals. When you have a plethora of people speaking on behalf of these situations, and you, the viewer, ignore it as if though we're all demons, something's wrong with you. It just can't be possible that Elder Karatazar made a video to reach out to Nubreed. He actually reached out to Nubreed. Nubreed ignored him. Tried to give him advice, but he was ignored. Pastor Rufus received a phone call from Nubreed. Rufus gave him biblical sound advice on how to deal with the circumstance. Instead, he went in a car and crashed out, disrespecting me and my family and my girls. 4 black daughters. Nubreed cursed them. That's right. And wished nothing but evil upon me and my family. This is what he did publicly. He crashed out twice. 2 videos. Very, very sad situation. Total meltdown. Never took accountability for it. And now he's gaslighting, manipulating, and deceiving the viewer into thinking that people are trying to make you their enemy when he created all of these problems. He created all of these issues and will not take responsibility. Think about this, ladies and gentlemen. Me and Ralo should not be talking right now, but we talk now. How is that possible? Because men decided to be men and clear the air like men. Do you understand that? Just the other day, I told BrainWavezz we ain't cool. Y'all remember that? But guess what? We cleared the air like men. And a lot of people are upset about that because they were not expecting that. They were expecting us to all be beefing amongst each other. They couldn't believe that we were able to resolve the situations, clear the air, and move on as if nothing never happened. So now men are going to have more of a respect for one another, and they're going to be careful about what they do and say because of that. But with Nubreed, it's a different ballgame. With him, his job at this point is manipulating the audience into believing his narrative. But while he's doing that simultaneously, he wants you to believe that you are in danger of people that are coming out to get you. He's going to use the simple talking point of gang stalking, monitoring spirits, to seduce you in to believing that someone is after you, when really there's no one that's after you. Let's get back to the tapes.
And the fact that God's chosen people.
Again, chosen people. And again, people, you have to understand this chosen one schizophrenic message. It's really sick because he's not going into the biblical scriptures regarding the chosen people. He's saying this similar to a hypnosis, like a hypnotist. There's certain words that when they utter these words, you automatically go under the spell. I told you 1,000 times, if you look all over YouTube, you'll see these demons, these chosen one demons that come on camera every day. Chosen one. Today is this. They'll just brainwash you. All they got to do is say chosen one. You're hooked. You're under the spell of witchcraft because you believe you're chosen. The Messiah said, many are called, few are chosen. Few. So why is it that everybody on social media call themselves chosen ones? You got white men calling themselves a chosen one. How? They're not biblical Israelites. So how could they be chosen ones? Nubreed is not correct in that. He's using that same talking point that all these other people are talking about, right? And he's using it to manipulate. Just the other day, you had a white guy that was mimicking certain things that Nubreed was doing, right? Nubreed went on a mission talking about he's going to destroy the whole chosen one talking point because he's the originator of the talking point. He's not the originator of anything. It came from the Bible. Do you understand? He might have been talking about it on social media first, but he never originated chosen one. It's in the Bible. You understand? So he got salty about the white boy who was capitalizing off of it, building a platform, building an audience, getting views, making money, and Nubreed felt some type of way. Why? Because his audience was over there at the white boy's channel tuning in, and he got jealous. He got jealous because he figured, this is my audience, and they're on this white guy's channel, and he's using chosen ones, and he's getting paid. And he got upset about that. And he tried to make a big deal about it by saying, oh, you know, these people are misleading people, but he's doing the same thing. He's doing the same thing, just like Mark the Messenger. Chosen one, chosen one, chosen one. But do they go into the scriptures and break down what is a chosen one? Why does the Bible call the people of the Most High chosen ones? Because everybody is not a chosen one. The chosen ones represents the biblical Israelites, the Most High's precious people, the people who endured the transatlantic slave trade. They're the chosen ones. They're the people of the Most High. But even though they're the people of the Most High, many are called, few are chosen. Chosen for what? Nobody talks about that part. Everybody just want to claim they're a chosen one. Chosen for what? What are you chosen for? What exactly are you doing that makes you a chosen one? It's very arrogant how people just identify with this cult movement of chosen one, to the point where they all believe the same thing. None of them are following God. None of them follow the commandments. None of them read the Bible. None of them do anything. So what exactly are they called to do? What are they chosen to do? Just to say I'm chosen? Chosen for what? You don't even live by the Bible. Half of their viewers don't even know God. But they feel good to know that they're chosen. It goes back to you going to church. You listen to your pork chop eating pastor tell you that you're blessed just because he told you you're blessed. So you go there to get your dopamine rush. You go there to get your spiritual high. And then you go back home to your pitiful life. This is how it is. You're under a spell, strong delusion. This is where the people are, right? My job is to wake you up so that you can understand the reality of these issues. There is demonic activity at work here. So again, make sure you are watching the content and you are understanding the context of what's going on here. This is pure manipulation.
Can see.
Let me rewind it back. Wind it back a little bit. Let's go.
And the fact that God's chosen people can see the manipulative tactics.
He's saying that God's chosen people can see the manipulative tactics. Who are God's chosen people, Nubreed? Answer the question. Who are God's chosen people? See, if he tell you who they are, then that's going to automatically separate his audience. So now the white audience is going to be like, hold up, you mean to tell me I'm not a chosen one? No, you're not. You're not. But I thought I was. You thought wrong. If you studied the Bible, you would know who is the chosen ones. You're not. The Asians are not. None of them are. Even our own people, even though we are the people of the Most High, 2/3 of us going to be destroyed. Many are called, but few are chosen, is what the Messiah said. Many are called. Called to do what? Ministry. Because if many are called and few are chosen, then what are they chosen for? To dance? No, ministry. Work related to reaching and saving them that are lost. Well, I'm chosen to be a swimmer. No. Well, I'm called to make comedy videos. No. If the Messiah said many are called, few are chosen, the context is ministry. All of these people on social media are not doing ministry. They're not. They're not preaching the gospel. They're not laying hands on the sick. They're not raising the dead. They're not doing nothing but talking about their chosen. And 90% of them will be in the lake of fire and brimstone. Why? Because when you study the scriptures, the Messiah say in that day, many shall come saying to me, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name? Have we not cast out many devils? And I will say unto them, depart from me, ye that work iniquity. That's what the Messiah said he's going to say. You know why? Because these folks are under strong delusion and they're liars. They're liars, manipulators. They don't even know the Messiah, but they profess as if though they walk with him. Let's get back to the tapes. Let me rewind it back a little bit. Let's go.
And the fact that God's chosen people can see the manipulative tactics.
Yes, God's real chosen people, like me, BrainWavezz, Ralo, Ethereal, the sister that you disrespected at the Jamboree, right? We can see. Your viewers that call themselves chosen ones, they can't see because they don't have discernment to see through you. Let's get back to the tapes.
That a lot of people bear. Now, people are going to make enemies out of you because of this. It's a superpower.
Now he's telling you that people are going to make enemies out of you. Why do he want you to worry about enemies? Shouldn't he be preaching the gospel? Shouldn't he be telling you that you're blessed? Shouldn't he be telling you that you're safe? Everything is fair. Everything is doom and gloom. They're out to get you. Worry. Be paranoid. Come on now.
Why? Because the Most High have given you discernment to know who is who and what is what. And a skill that the Most High wants us to definitely have in our repertoire.
If you're from the Most High, you should already have the Holy Spirit. So what does he mean by the skill the Most High want you to have in your repertoire? If you have the Holy Spirit in you, you're supposed to already have discernment. He's supposed to be leading and directing your path. So by the pure fact he's telling you that, oh, you know, the Most High want you to have this and have that, you should have it already. You know, if I buy an automobile, it should come standard with various options. I shouldn't have to install something that is a standard. Do you understand me? If you purchase a home, the home should have an HVAC system, some sort of system to get air and heat. Why would you purchase a home that don't have these standard options? Like, it doesn't make sense. It's supposed to be built in to the property. So if you're a believer in Christ, there should be certain things in you already. You shouldn't be trying to go out there and get external options to install on your spirit. If you got the Holy Spirit, he have everything you need already. So obviously the people he's talking to don't even have the Holy Spirit. Because if they did, they would know that they have discernment already. Come on, man. Let's get back to these tapes.
Is to be able to listen more than you speak.
But that's something he don't do, because he speak, but he don't listen to himself. He's trying to make you feel that you need to listen to him and ignore everyone else who's trying to hold him accountable.
That's right. Listen more than you speak. The Bible even tells us, be slow to speak, quick to listen. Why?
That's not what the Bible says. The Bible says be swift to hear, slow to speak. You got it wrong. Swift to hear, slow to speak, slow to wrath. How come you didn't say the wrath part? You crashed out in the video twice. I never crashed out. I never wished curses upon you and your family. I never did that. You did towards me. You called all of us demons and spirits. Think about that. Be swift to hear, slow to speak, slow to wrath. You violated that scripture. Let's go.
Because a lot of the times people will reveal exactly who they are. All you got to do is pay attention.
And that's exactly what we did. We paid attention and you revealed exactly who you are. To the point where while we're talking about all these issues, all the brothers are speaking about it. Ralo's speaking about it. Ethereal is speaking about it. And when I say brothers, I'm also including brothers and sisters. So excuse me if I left the sisters out. But you have Ralo speaking about it. Ethereal speaking about it. I don't have the other sister's name, but I think her channel is called So. She have a testimony about how her experience was at the Jamboree. We're going to review that video in another live stream. You have BrainWavezz that's doing a good job breaking down the receipts, teaching on the issues, showing the people what it is. And all he gets is attacks. He just keep getting attacked from Nubreed's viewers. They keep coming to his platform telling him, let it go. You still talking about Nubreed? You're obsessed. Really? So let me get this straight. You're saying that BrainWavezz is obsessed, Ralo's obsessed, Ringo's obsessed, right? Check this out, ladies and gentlemen. This is a receipt from yesterday. Someone on YouTube made a live stream, was on for 4 hours talking about me. Nothing but me. Look who's in the live chat. Who's that in the live chat right there? Who's that in the live chat? Put it in the chat. Who is that in the live chat? Nubreed is in the live chat. Nubreed is in that person's live chat, literally LOLing, saluting the brother, and all of that nonsense. Why? Because the person is talking about me. But y'all busy telling us we need to move on. But did Nubreed move on? Of course not. He's entertaining the bochinche. Do you see what I'm talking about? That's why I always have the receipts. And I'm not mentioning this person's channel's name because he's not important. What's important is me showing you, the viewer, how Nubreed move. He tell you one thing on camera, but he's doing something else. He tell you that people are obsessed. We're gonna also review that video on another live stream. He's telling you everybody's obsessed, sneak dissing, using innuendos, gaslighting, but he's doing all of these things he's accusing others of. And I need for you to see these things because the receipts don't lie. Let's get back to the tapes.
See, a lot of people in the world don't do that. There's a cognitive dissonance going on within the planet, and logic has been stripped from a lot of individuals, whether it be from psychological warfare, whether it be biochemical warfare.
All of that talk he talking there is pure BS. I'm tired of hearing all of that garbage. That's a part of the manipulative tactics on how they brainwash you. Bio warfare, chemical this. Fam, our people are not even educated to understand these things. I'm just keeping it real with you. We don't even understand these things. We're not scientists. We don't understand these things. He just saying things that sound good to you and you run with it. Let's go.
Or it just be that people are not tapping into the Bible, tapping into the scriptures, not gaining that insight that they need. See, the Bible tells us to test the spirit on people.
Now notice, he's telling you that the Bible says to test the spirit. We already tested the spirit. And we have concluded that Nubreed have demons and spirits on him. It's very evident and clear. Not only that, he admitted it. He admitted it in a video that he put on members only. He admitted it. He wants you to believe that's in the past, but that's today. Because I don't even know why would a man come on camera to tell you, you know, back in the day, or, you know, I was possessed by demons and, you know, I was, you know, a sexual whoremonger and, you know, I would just see women in the street and I would just do my thing and, you know, run through them and, you know, I didn't really care. And what man does that? What man come into public to tell everybody all his dirt? That's a man that got a lot to hide. Because when he did that, right after he shared all of his dirt, the next thing he tried to do is project on us by saying, you know, these YouTubers, these content creators, you know what I mean, these people, you know what I mean, they be acting like they saints. First of all, fam, I don't got nothing to do with all your dirt. I never did none of that. I never did none of that. All that stuff you talked about on that members only video, all that demonic, evil, and sexual deviant mess, that's not me, that's you. So don't project your evil and your demons on me or Ralo or BrainWavezz or anybody else. Hold yourself accountable. Because what a lot of people like to do, ladies and gentlemen, is they like to project their evil, their sins, their past, and try to make it look like, well, you know, we all did our dirt. It's just that, you know, at least I could admit my dirt rather than these people. Fam, I'm not here to come into the public to talk about anything in regards to something I did in the past. I'm not on trial. You came in the public to share your business. And now your business is on Front Street. Don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at BrainWavezz. Don't get mad at Ralo. You put it out there. You're the one who told the public that you used to abuse women. Matter of fact, somebody came on YouTube. I'm not sure which video it was. I think it was on BrainWavezz channel. And I don't know much details about it, but she said something in regards to something that happened in some hotel with some woman regarding Nubreed. Some sort of mess that went down. I don't have all the details. Maybe BrainWavezz can fill me in on what went down or whatever that situation is. I'm just going to say alleged for now. But the woman basically said if something went down with some woman in some hotel and some mess, and it wasn't good. I don't know if Nubreed publicly said that on video, or she's saying that, or somebody knows who this woman is, but whoever that woman is, you need to come into public. You need to come into public so you could be examined, so we can find out more about what went down.
To see if their words be true. And quite
let me respond to this person here who says none of us are perfect. That's you. Speak for yourself. Speak for yourself when you say none of us are perfect, right? Let me give you a sharp rebuke, right? So just hold still while I get this rebuke for you. Because I don't like when people come to the live chat and they say dumb stuff like that, because what you're trying to do is defend Nubreed and make it seem like everybody's the same. No, we're not buying that. You're not perfect. Speak about yourself. Speak about yourself, right? Let me get this on the screen so we can do what we need to do. All right? Now watch this. Let me see. This is the Messiah, the one you call Jesus Christ. Let's see who's right and who's wrong. Right? Let's see who's right and who's wrong. What does the Bible say? We got it right here. Not no opinions. The Messiah said, Matthew chapter 5, verse 48, be ye therefore perfect, even as your Father which is in heaven perfect. Go sit down. The Messiah said, be ye therefore perfect, even as your heavenly Father is perfect. But you have some nerve to say none of us are perfect? You're a liar, because the Messiah told us to be ye perfect. And how do you do that? By keeping his laws, statutes, and commandments, walking in the fruit of the Spirit, applying the word of the Most High to your life with practical applications. You're not doing that. That's why you're not perfect. So don't project your issues on us. That being said, let's get back to the tapes. Let's go. Hold on a second. Wait. Let me take this off the screen real quick. All right. Let me get this. Where's that button? Okay.
Often you'll find out that a lot of people in this modern society are snakes. They are conniving. They are backbiting. They are gossipers. And see, the issue is you can see right through them, so they're threatened.
Wow.
They're intimidated and they're insecure. Oh, they're afraid. They're afraid because they may be trying to pull the wool over your eyes with vain philosophy and grandiose speeches. And
that's what he's doing, ladies and gentlemen. That's exactly what he's doing. And put a 1 in the chat if the video is good. Put a 1 in the chat if the video is good. I need to make sure everything is going smooth because I got like a message that pulled up on the screen. I need to make sure everything is right. Let me rewind it back a little bit so he could say what he said. Let's go.
Tapping into the Bible, tapping into the scriptures, not gaining that insight that they need. See, the Bible tells us to test the spirit on people, to see if their words be true. And quite often you'll find out that a lot of people in this modern society are snakes. They are conniving. They are backbiting. They are gossipers. And see, the issue is you can see right through them, so they're threatened. They're intimidated.
He loves saying they're intimidated. Always saying they're intimidated. I'm not intimidated by you. I'm not intimidated by nobody you hired. All of those people you promoted in your community section that have been doing all your dirty work lately. I'm not intimidated by none of those folks. You understand? The people just need to know the truth. And the truth of the reality is everything you're saying about others is you. You're that person that you're talking about.
They're insecure. Oh, they're afraid. They're afraid because they may be trying to pull the wool over your eyes.
That's what he's doing to you, viewer. He's pulling the wool over your eyes through these videos. It's pure manipulation. Let's go.
With vain philosophy.
Vain philosophy, that's exactly what he promote.
And grandiose speeches.
That's what he do every single day.
And you can see they've been compromised.
We can see that Nubreed been compromised. Everybody that's viewing here right now can see that you've been compromised. We can see it. It's very evident. It's very clear through your conduct. Because you have all of these other prominent men in these YouTube streets that are speaking on these situations. And up to now, Nubreed have not repented. He haven't repented regarding the ethereal situation. He have not repented regarding the brutal betrayal and vicious videos that was put out regarding Ralo, that destroyed his reputation on YouTube, caused him financial loss, caused him the loss of business, caused his name to be tainted in these streets. You haven't repented from that. You haven't cleared the air about that. And then on top of that, to add insult to injury, he betrayed brother BrainWavezz in the most ugly fashion imaginable by coming on a video and publicly saying, I never wanted you at the Jamboree. After that man worked, got sick under the weather, was doing security, had to protect the people, help with people's cars, help with promotion, videography, photography, doing interviews, so many different things. And yet he was betrayed by Nubreed, publicly called a snake. And Nubreed said, I never wanted you at the Jamboree. Now imagine doing all that work from your heart as a brother and then see Nubreed throw you under the bus. Imagine what that does to a man. And up to now, Nubreed have not repented. And let's not forget all the evil he done towards me. He lied about everything. Used his own wife to help in his manipulation. Made multiple videos spreading misinformation, lies, making you, the viewer, believe that I owed him something. When all I did was contact that man as a brother. The same way BrainWavezz went down there to the Jamboree as a brother. And he learned what I experienced to the point where even BrainWavezz had to agree that he understood how Ringo felt. Because nobody understood how I felt, because I actually contacted Nubreed as a brother. I contacted him for help, sincerely. And to see the treatment that I got, it told me everything I need to know. It told me that he's not really who he professed himself to be on social media. And this is why when I look at stuff like this and you see him on another platform in a live chat, basically laughing and agreeing with someone else who's just being very vulgar and speaking very negative of me, it just goes to show the spirit that's operating on him. You would think that a godly man would be doing focus on land initiatives or focusing on something else, but that's not what he's doing. He is on a crusade all over social media, and he's joining platforms with others that are speaking negative of me. And he's in their live chats, and he really think that this is like hidden and nobody would never find out. I focus on receipts. I focus on screenshots and making sure I got the evidence of what's going on. And this is what he's doing. But for whatever reason, people are ignoring these facts because they don't want to focus on the truth. They want to keep focusing on, oh, you need to move on. You still talking about this? Yes, and I will continue to talk about this. You know why? Because I'm a content creator. I'm doing content within reason. And the only time people have problems with this is when the truth comes out. You got all these brothers and sisters speaking on this issue, and yet this man still won't repent. Still won't repent. What does that mean? This constant projecting and sneak dissing, when is it gonna ever come to this person's mind that they're the problem? Pride goeth before the fall. Let's go back to the tapes.
See, there's a lot of people who's fair with wordplay, but God's chosen people can see when somebody's not operating in a righteous spirit.
And you're not operating in a righteous spirit. Notice how he keeps saying chosen one. Every time he says chosen one, that's designed to make you get manipulated and put under the spell of witchcraft. It's to make you be in agreement. He just said that you're supposed to know the difference between right and wrong, right? But yet while you're listening to him, you can't seem to think of what's right and wrong because you don't even know what's right and wrong. You've been deceived. Let's go.
It is very apparent to us. They don't like that. So they'll make an enemy out of you. They'll lie on you. They'll spread rumors and innuendos.
He's saying they'll spread rumors and innuendos. Do you see what he's doing? Nobody's spreading anything. Because everything we have the receipts. I got nothing but receipts. BrainWavezz have nothing but receipts. Ralo got receipts. Ethereal got receipts. The woman you mistreated at the Jamboree, she got receipts. The sister basically said that she was ignored. A black woman paid her money to go down to the Jamboree in good faith, figuring, I'm going to have a chance to meet Nubreed. She gets down there. Nubreed is ignoring her. I believe she said that her child has autism. He's autistic. So he's special needs. Anybody that understands anything about an autistic child, you're supposed to have a little more grace about them, right? You can't be looking at them and looking at them as, they're annoying me or they're this or you need to control your kid. You can't do that if the child is autistic. You gotta have a little more respect, a little more grace, right? And I think she said in her video, we're gonna review it at another time. I think she said the boy, I'm not sure if it's a boy or a girl, I'm not sure, but I think she said something along the lines the child was acting up a little bit. And I guess she was probably trying to apologize to let the people know, it is what it is. You're supposed to understand. People are supposed to understand these things. So to see that a mother came down there with her autistic child, paid her money when she could have used that money for her own bills, for food. I don't know if she's married or what. I don't know. I haven't reviewed the entire video. I'm just going off the little clips that I heard. But my point is, that's a lot of money to invest in the Jamboree. And she didn't even get what she thought she was going to get. Couldn't even get to talk with Nubreed. And she felt some kind of way, and rightfully so, she should. You spend all of this money to go down to the Jamboree, there should be things in place. And based on what she said, Nubreed wasn't even around. So you have all these people that probably came down there to meet him, take photos, pictures, videos, chit chat a little bit. They didn't even get to do that. Imagine spending all your money and you didn't even get to have no fun when the person that was promoting the whole thing the whole time was hiding from the cameras, hiding from the people. So if this woman made her testimony, what does that say? You have an actual woman who made a testimony about Nubreed, and even she's being ignored. Even she's being looked upon as a demon. And all she shared was her thoughts about what she felt. And I'm sure there was more people that felt that way, and they probably didn't take it to social media to talk about it. There's probably a lot of people that was there that would never go to another Jamboree again, because they went down there with the expectations that they were going to get something great. And then when they got down there was nothing there. There's no internet down there. There is no, electrical down there. None of that stuff is down there, fam. It's nothing there. There was nothing there. It's as if though they paid all that money to just go in the rain. See, under those circumstances, I'm gonna keep it a buck, fam. Real talk. When it comes to that whole Jamboree, fam, this is how it was supposed to be handled. Being that you had the internet crash or the cyber or whatever happened, people's flights were all messed up. People had to struggle, rain, storms. Everybody should have gotten a refund. Everybody. Everybody should have gotten a refund in that situation. Everybody. Everybody should have gotten a refund in that situation and just say, hey, you know what? A lot of things happened during this situation. What we want to do is make sure that we give back to the people. We just appreciate the fact that y'all all came out, and just to show good faith in the people, we're going to refund everybody their money back. We want to still make sure that y'all had a good time. We wish we could have provided y'all a better situation, but we're going to refund everybody's money back, and just, you know, we're just going to do the right thing because it just wasn't right. But no. So that sister left feeling some type of way. She could have used that money to buy groceries for her child, but instead she put it in UP Farms and got nothing. Ain't that something? Let's get back to the tapes.
These narcissistic demons will begin to really challenge you publicly.
Notice what he just said. These narcissistic demons will challenge you publicly. Now he's telling that to you folks that are viewing. How many of you have people that are challenging you publicly? None of you. Because in your world, you're not even on social media like that for anybody to be talking about you. The only people that are on social media is Nubreed, me, BrainWavezz, Ralo, Ethereal, and the other sister. Karatazar, respectfully. Pastor Rufus, respectfully. All the people that you can say is in the mix is online. So who is he talking about? He's not talking about you. He's talking about us. Let's get back to the tapes.
That's one thing they love to do because it's all about swaying people's thoughts on you.
Swaying people's thoughts on you. Who is he talking about? He's talking about us. He's not talking about you. He wants you to agree with him so you can relate. But the thing is, he's saying sway people's thoughts. So what he's basically saying is, don't listen to Ringo, don't listen to Ralo, don't listen to Ethereal, don't listen to BrainWavezz, because they're trying to sway your thoughts. He's manipulating you. He's manipulating you. He wants you to believe that everything we had to say is a lie. Now think about this. Think about all the dirt he did to Ethereal. Because her channel is small, she's unable to reach everybody. Do you understand? So if he wronged her, we're talking about years of her never getting her just due. Years of no apologies, no public statements, and her reputation ruined because of his large platform that he was able to utilize and reinforce his talking points to crush anything she have to say. But see, now when you got guys like me speaking, that gets him a little concerned. You know why? Because I'm gonna reach everybody. Do you understand? I'm going to reach people. It's gonna be a fair and balanced playing field here. So now Ethereal's voice is gonna be heard. You know what I mean? She's gonna be heard. And if there's any mods in the chat, make sure you put everybody's channels in the chat. If there's any mods available, if there's nobody available, then I'll do that after the live stream. I'll put everybody's channel in a comment and I'll pin it to the top so you can go find everybody's channels. You'll find Ethereal's, you'll find BrainWavezz, you'll find Ralo, you'll find everybody's channel. I'm gonna even put the channel of the sister that gave her testimony about the Jamboree. I'm gonna put everybody's channel there. Just like how he put the channels of all of those people that work for him, that are on the payroll, that he promoted in his community section, that have been doing nothing but evil towards me and the other fam. I'm gonna promote all of these people channels on my page. Because a lot of the people that he got working for him right now doing videos are wicked people with horrible pasts, horrible ways. I mean, it's just sad out here. You know what I mean? And shout out to Skinny the Don. Shout out to Skinny the Don. You know, shout out to you for your work. Shout out to you for your work. And even the humor that you the humor that you add in your videos, fam, with the damn diamond things or whatever that mess is. Yo, hilarious, fam. I tuned into one of his videos, fam. I looked at it, he had the diamond things on his head. I fell out the chair. Couldn't believe it. But anyway, let's get back to these tapes. Let's get to work. Let's go.
And they'll take preemptive measures. Because these people are about warfare. So what they'll do is...
He just said these people are about warfare, but wasn't he the guy that said he's ready to go to war? He said these people are about warfare. There's no warfare with me. I'm just doing content. There's no war with me. I'm just doing content the way I do content about everybody. That's all I'm doing. There's no war. It's a war with him. He's the one who said it's a war for him. But he's telling you that that's what we're doing. He's projecting what he's doing onto us. Pay attention. It's all manipulation.
They'll try to destroy your public image, destroy you publicly before the truth comes out about them.
Do you see that? He said that what we're doing is we're trying to destroy him before the truth comes out about us. That's all manipulation. What he's trying to do is destroy us before the truth comes out about him. That's what he's doing. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is real talk, fam. Let me break this thing down, fam. Check this out, fam. Hold on a second. Let me break this thing down. Y'all ready for this? Put a 1 in the chat if you're ready for this. Put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you want to hear something, fam. Put a 1 in the chat if you want to hear some real talk, fam. I need to know. Because people don't understand, man. They don't understand how serious this is. I'm not here to play games, bro. Like real talk. You ready? You want to hear something, fam? Check this out, bro. Check this out. You ready for this? Let me see what we got. Da 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 da. Okay. Check this out. You ready? Listen to this. Hold on. Let me do this. Hold on a second. Listen to this, fam. Hold on. Hold on. Let me get this thing right. Okay.
What up, bro? Hey, look, man. I'm attempting to call you as a brother and basically admitting what my fault is in a situation. I don't mind if you play this publicly because pretty much, as far as I'm concerned, I'm going to put my videos on private. I went over the voice memos, and there was one memo in particular that I pretty much misunderstood. And when I was in your front yard saying, yo, you know, I know you said you was going to give me something, you know, you can do that later. I didn't say that because I was trying to shake you down. I actually misunderstood one of the voice memos. And I thought what you said in the voice memo was like, yo, you know, I'm going to give you X, Y, and Z. And that wasn't the case. And so that's where the misunderstanding came in. And, you know, I'm man enough to admit that I didn't follow through with procedure as far as listening to all of the voice memos. I only listened to the first few, and then I was offended. And sometimes when offense comes in, you know, Satan can come in. Everything goes sideways from there. And at the end of the day, I got fear of the Most High. And since this fallout, or whatever the case may be, I've had a sense of restlessness because I don't feel completely peaceful and right in my spirit. Although, you know, some of the things that I heard in the voice memos, I'm in strong disagreement with. And I feel like they're assumptions and accusations. And I didn't really know where they were coming from. But at the same time, I still respect the fact that if you feel some type of way, you're willing to say it. So, but a lot of things was untrue. You know, there was a real exhausting moment. And I'm not saying you didn't put in the work just as well as we put in work. But, you know, it wasn't that no cold shoulder type of stuff. It was just that we were just trying to get it done to get some rest. You know what I'm saying? And that whole listening to all those series of voice memos is like you just thought the worst. And it was just that we were exhausted. And I'm sure you were exhausted as well. But anyway, yeah, man, I'm not with the online YouTube stuff. And I'm not trying to have YouTube beef. And a part of me also feels...
That's it right there. That particular voice message was sent to me on August 3rd. August 3rd. He sent that voice message. Now remember, my messages that I sent to him to clear the air privately was on June 2nd. June 2nd is when I reached out to him. This man sent a message August 3rd when he realized that everything was going public. He sent this particular voice message. Based on that message alone, it is 100% clear that that man lied to you. He lied about everything and made you believe that I was this monster when the whole time he was the one that had a misunderstanding. And even after I put $1,000 in this man's hand that he didn't deserve, he still wanted more money. And what he did is he sent back $300 and made you believe, oh yeah, I sent back Ringo his money. Fam, you ain't sent me back my money. If you did, you'd have sent me back the whole $1,000. But, oh, you know, check the Cash App I sent you. You ain't send me no new money. You sent me my own money. A portion. Do you understand? He lied to you. That voicemail right there is from a phone call, a voicemail, not on Instagram, on the phone. He's pretty much blocked because I don't want nothing to do with this cat. I just want you to see the real. And this is the first time I'm showing that. And he even said on the voicemail, he don't mind if the public know that. But notice that I kept that one quiet until now because I'm playing chess, not checkers. And now that I roll that audio, what are you going to say now? What could you say now? Like, what could you tell me about this situation? Oh, Ringo, you're wrong. No, you can't say that no more because the tape don't lie. He told you, yeah, I'm going to put all my videos on private. He didn't do that. He lied. He said, I don't want no YouTube beef. He lied. He said he wanted a war. He went and made crash out videos. He made this video. He made that video. He did all sorts of dirt, saw all sorts of evil. Not only that, he crashed out and disrespected BrainWavezz. All sorts of people he had fallen out with. How could you fall out with Karatazar? A man of the Most High who only focused on the Bible. You never see him in no drama. He's just trying to offer correction and solutions from Scripture. How could you not take his advice? And then he disrespected the Bible by saying something along the lines of the mother. I don't know if I'm quoting it properly, but I believe he said something along the lines of the mother effing scriptures. That's how he called the Holy Scriptures. The Bible called it the Holy Scriptures. He called it the mother effing scriptures. Disrespected the whole Bible. That's right. So when people look at this, fam, and like I said, that's going to be in my documentary. That's going to be in my documentary where I share my story. But I wanted you to get a little teaser of that info. But to all the people that sided with Nubreed throughout all of this ordeal, what do you got to say after I just played that tape? What do you got to say? You're wrong. You need to move on. No, you need to go hold him accountable because he lied to all of you. And he made his woman lie for him too. All those videos where you see him and his woman in it, all lies. 100%. 100%. Because if he said what he said there on that tape, then how could him and his woman be on a video trying to share dirt, talking about me and my situation with the moving process, if clearly he just admitted to everything? The choice is yours, fam. Let's get back to the tapes. I provide nothing but receipts, raw and uncut.
These type of people like to throw stones and hide their hands.
That's what you do. That's what he do. He throws stones and hide his hand. He throws stones and never repents. Again, people like Ralo deserve not only a public statement from Nubreed, he would have to have at least 2 or 3 videos where Nubreed retracts all of the statements, all of the damage that was caused on Ralo due to that video he made about that woman. I already did my part in that situation. My hands is clean. I did what I had to do. I did what I had to do, fam. Nubreed didn't do what he had to do because in his mind, he could do no wrong. Why? Because he throws stones and hide his hand.
These type of people are very, very vindictive.
That's exactly what he is. Very vindictive. You can see it on his face. His countenance shows it.
Vengeful.
That's what he is. Vengeful. Vengeful. In his heart is murder. Debate. You understand? There's no peace in him. He's not praying about anything. He's not seeking God. He haven't read his Bible in a long time. He'll make these little videos here and there, but that man is not reading no Bible. That man haven't prayed in months. Let's go.
And they're all about being tacticianers at targeting people who can see them.
Targeting people that can see them. Again, he's going to try to play on the words of targeted individuals. There is none of that going on here. Brother BrainWavezz, Ralo, Ethereal, the other sister, myself, and others are sharing testimony, sharing our commentary and criticism regarding the situation. Right is right and wrong is wrong. When people are doing evil, they must be held accountable. And Nubreed do not want to be held accountable. He accused me of being a bully. He accused me of harassing him. How? How? When I'm sharing the truth. See, he says all of these things because he wants you, the viewer, to believe these lies. All I'm doing is sharing commentary, reacting to a video. We're grown men. We're not children. Any man that looking at another man and saying, you're bullying me, you're a child. You're being immature at this point. Why? Because you refuse to be accountable for your actions. You want to dish out But when people correct you, you don't want to be held accountable. You don't want that. You just want to sit there, hide your hands, throw stones when necessary, and then play the victim. That's what he's been doing this whole time. Let's go.
Chosen, the righteous, the remnant. And they're threatened by these individuals. That's why you may have seen growing up, perhaps in school.
Now he's going to tell you about you growing up and being in school. More manipulation. Again, he's playing on your childhood trauma, childhood memory, to make you feel like, remember, you've been through this, so you could relate to me because you've been through this. Pay attention to the manipulation. Let's go.
You might have been the person who was quiet. You mind your business, but one thing about it, you were observant.
Do you see what he's doing? He's playing on your trauma, your emotions, your childhood upbringing, the things you've been through. This is what a lot of preachers do. This is what a lot of cult leaders do. They play on your emotions, things you've gone through, so that you can believe in them and say, you know what? I believe you because I've been through this.
You were very observant. You looked at everyone around you and you paid attention to what people said, and you were quiet, stayed to yourself. And the reason you were quiet and stayed to yourself because through observation, you might have seen that a lot of people around you are snakes. A lot of people around you are wolves in sheep's clothing. A lot of people can't hide.
Do you see what he's doing? He's creating paranoia in you. He's telling you that all these people are snakes. All of these people are doing this. All of these people are doing that. So now your anxiety levels go up. You'll fall into depression. You're suspicious about everybody that's around you. Now you don't trust nobody. Now you don't trust anybody. This is what he's doing. Pure manipulation. And it's really, really sad, fam. Absolutely sad. And shout out to everybody that supported via the cash super chat. I probably missed a few. Tribulation Saint says Nubreed's downfall was listening to his demonic wife. He gave his strength to a woman. Hey, it is what it is. You know, once he did that video, I already knew what it was, because you would never see me on camera with my wife making her talk about other men or any of those type of things. Never. I would never do that because that would be very disrespectful. If a man have an issue with a man, he's supposed to deal with that accordingly, man to man. Never bring your woman on camera to speak for you. That's out of pocket. A man is supposed to defend his house and speak on behalf of his family. By him using his woman, that was his way to validate his points. In other words, since my woman is here, then you should believe me. That's never a reason to believe anything, because birds of a feather flock together. His woman is going to say whatever she's going to say to protect him. The receipts I have don't lie. The receipts Ralo have don't lie. The receipts BrainWavezz have don't lie. The receipts Ethereal have don't lie. Do you understand? Let's get back to the tapes.
They're in true intentions from you. Why? Because you're listening. You're watching. You're seeing who is who. You're peeping the scene. So, for some odd reason, people are trying to make enemies out of you because they fear what they don't understand. They fear you because you're minding your business. You're showing a level of integrity because you're not involved with hearsay. You're not initiating in any type of mess or nonsense. You're not involved in any of that. So those who are fervent and slander, rumors, innuendos, they're looking at you like, yo, what's up with this person? These people are like thinking like this.
Listen, he just said that, you know, we're intimidated by him and so forth. Intimidated by what? What exactly there is about you that I'm intimidated with? Because there's nothing about you that I would be intimidated with. There is nothing about you that I would be jealous of. There's absolutely nothing going on in your world that I want. As far as I can see, you have problems. As far as I can see, you're struggling in a lot of areas, and you are projecting your issues onto other people. My focus is my family, right? I have no reason to be jealous of any other man. I'm multi-talented. I'm blessed. Do you understand that? When you got all these other brothers and sisters making videos about you, you're the problem. So those people that you paid and recruited to make videos about me over and over and over, it's a waste of time because all they're doing is siding with everything you do. That mindset character that wear winter coats in 90-degree weather in Brooklyn, that guy is a joke because he's focusing on the things that I say regarding women, but how come he ain't react to the video you put on members only where you literally talked about being a whoremonger male, taking advantage of women sexually, using women, right? Being an abuser, a drunkard, violent, and possessed with demons. How come he's not making reaction videos to that? How come that woman you appointed ain't making videos about that? What person can obviously feel safe around you knowing that you literally said in public that you were possessed by demons, that you were abusive, violent, very angry, and you try to make the public believe you've been delivered? You have not been delivered. You're still the same. The tree is known by the fruits, and the fruits we've witnessed from you is demonic. Karatazar seen it, Pastor Rufus seen it, BrainWavezz seen it, Rallo's seen it, I seen it, Ethereal's seen it, and the other sister, I don't have her name, my apologies to you, she's seen it because she saw the cold shoulder you gave her at the Jamboree. And she ain't have to come. She came down there because she believed in the vision. And when she got down there and she saw how you were moving, it taught her a valuable lesson. Let's go.
That person thinks they're better than me. Well, in fact, you are better than them. You're chosen by the Most High to be set apart.
You see that? So now, in his mind, he's wanting his believers, his followers, to believe they're better than us because they're chosen ones. So what are we? So let me get this straight. You're better than somebody because you're a chosen one? That's pride. Pride goeth before the fall. So he wants people to believe they're better than other people because they're chosen ones. You're better than everybody. Why? Because you're a chosen one. No. Many are called, few are chosen. Everybody that view Nubreed is not chosen by the Most High. If they were, they would be doing ministry work. Ladies and gentlemen of the court of public opinion, when the Bible says many are called, few are chosen, that scripture is in relate to ministry work, nothing more. Many are called, few are chosen. It's talking about ministry, period, nothing else. So all these people on social media claiming that they're all chosen ones, they're chosen by the devil to do evil. Because if they were chosen by the Most High, they would be doing ministry. None of them are doing ministry. None of them. They just wear titles to make themselves feel important. Let's get back to the tapes.
It's nothing wrong with being better than them. When
he's planting pride in you, pride, arrogance. He wants you to believe you're better than people. Be careful, ladies and gentlemen. This is pure manipulation.
Doing the right thing, when you're serving the Most High.
How are they serving the Most High if they're not keeping his commandments? How do you know your viewers are serving the Most High? You don't know that. I can guarantee you that 90% of his audience don't even read the Bible, don't even pray, live in sin daily, but believe they're all chosen. Come on now. He's manipulating his audience. He know good and well those people don't follow the Most High. Let me tell you something, fam. I'm going to keep it a bean, keep it a buck. Nubreed got 190,000 subs, right? He claimed he's doing this land initiative. Why all those 190 ain't rocking with you with the land initiative? Because they don't believe in you. If they really believed in you, they would be rocking with you and you'll have everything you need. If everybody on your platform donated $1, you'll have $190,000 to put towards that land. You understand? If they gave $10, fam, you'll have a lot of money. to literally do what you need to do with that land. But they don't believe in you. That's why UP Farms, Nubreed, and the host of those other people that's behind the scenes were trying their best to use content creators. Why? Because they wanted to use our influence to influence you folks that are viewing. They wanted us to be a voice for UP Farms. This is why when I went down to the land and I shot video, a lot of you are a little shocked and surprised that there was a fallout between me and Nubreed. You probably was like, well, what in the world's going on? You was just at the land. What's going on here? You were just promoting this and promoting that. That's exactly what they wanted us to do. They want to use content creators for their influence, for their platforms, for their reach, so that we can promote the land. Nubreed don't own no land. A lot of you that are on his platform believe he owns something. He don't own anything. He don't own nothing. It's not his land. He's a promoter, just like Yowitzes are. Those are promoters. None of them own anything. They're just promoting, and they're probably getting paid under the table. They're probably getting paid under the table, allegedly, but they don't own anything, and there's nothing over there. You know what I mean? So they wanted to use me for my platform, for my reach, my recognition, figuring if Ringo said it, man, let's join in and invest money. You get what I'm saying? If Mark the Messenger was to join in, oh man, we can utilize his 700,000 subs. That's why he jumped ship and said, I don't want to be down with none of that. Y'all ain't gonna use me, even though he said he was used by Nubreed too. Let's not forget that. Mark the Messenger came into one of my live streams and said, I believe you. I was used too. So even he was used. BrainWavezz was used. Nubreed allowed BrainWavezz to come on down to the land initiative and work and toil in the pouring rain and thunder and lightning, helping people with tents, helping people to repair their cars, doing security in the rain while feeling under the weather, to the point where he couldn't even set up his own tent. He had to go sleep in his car. He had to drive down there because they literally promised to have a ticket for him. Turned out they ain't have nothing for him. All that time and energy that he invested in was for nothing. But it came from his heart. And the Most High gonna bless him for it because he did it from his heart. But what did Nubreed do? He threw him under the bus. Told everybody I never wanted BrainWavezz there. That had to hurt. That had to hurt, man. You know, as men, we're taught to be men, be strong, show no feeling, no emotion. But come on now. Right is right and wrong is wrong. When you do stuff like this from the heart and you really cherish the people and you believe in the message, you come down there with a heart that want to give back to the public because you feel like you're serving God at that point. Like, you know, I'm in my servant mode for the Most High. And to see that you were disrespected and told I never wanted you there. Fam, you could have told him that in his face. You could have told him that while he got down there and say, yo, fam, I don't even want you here. You could just pack up and drive back home. You could have did that. But no, you used the man, bro. You used him. And if he wasn't there, the whole Jamboree would have fell apart. You understand? The whole Jamboree would have fell apart. I'm pretty sure there was people there that probably thought I was coming there. Paid for their tickets thinking I was going to be there. And when they saw I wasn't there, they were pissed. They probably was like, where Ringo at? I thought you and Ringo is cool. What's going on? Hold up. Ringo not here? Based on the word of the street, people, Nubreed was ducking and hiding throughout the entire Jamboree. He was literally missing in action. People literally wanted to meet him, talk with him. And based on what I'm hearing from these streets, he was ducking and hiding from everybody. Didn't want to be bothered with nobody. Just wanted to stay to himself. And like, that's crazy. All those people came down there to see you. Like you the host of the show. You're supposed to be out there at all times. Everybody should have a picture with you on their phone. Everybody at that Jamboree should have pictures of Nubreed and them on their phone. Because I can guarantee you, if I was there, I would have took pictures with everybody. If they would have wanted me to be in their pictures, I would have been doing all of that. They would have had videos with me. That's a time for you to give back to the people. They spent their money. That's the least thing you can do. And in my opinion, everybody should have got a refund due to the fact that people traveling arrangements was screwed up. The weather was bad. It was raining, thunder, lightning. It was just a horrible time. That type of situation, everybody should have got their money back. That should have been like, look, you know what? We're going to take that as a loss in terms of the money side, but we're going to take it as a W for the fact that we were still able to come together. But no, they didn't do that. You know, let's get back to the tapes.
When you're staying to yourself, when you're learning to watch your surroundings. Now, a lot of people are threatened by that because they can't fast talk you. They can't manipulate you. They can't usurp authority over you. They can't.
What do you mean usurp authority over you? You're confusing a lot, because when you talk about usurp authority, a man cannot usurp authority over another man. You're not in authority. That particular wordplay you just used there is in regards to women usurping authority over a man in regards to ministry. So we can clearly see that you're trying to talk smooth and you're messing up. See, it takes people like me to catch these little things so that the people in the public can really see what's going on in terms of the manipulation. What do you mean by usurp authority? You're not in authority over nobody. You're just a man like everybody else. You know what I mean? You're not in authority over the people that view you. You're just a man. That's it. The one who's in an authority is the Most High. Many are called, few are chosen. Let's get back to the tapes.
You know, force friendships on you. See, God's chosen people are all about the vibes.
You see that? He said God's chosen people is all about the vibes. Where is that in scripture? Where is that in the text? Again, he's trying to manipulate you, the viewer, into being a part of the witchcraft that he's applying into these YouTube streets. He wants you to relate to what he's doing. He's trying to make you feel important. He wants you to agree with him. Let's go.
Going with the flow. Understanding that friendships come naturally, organically.
So he's telling you now, friendships come naturally, organically. Think about all the friendships. Think about all of the brothers and sisters that crossed paths with Nubreed and it all failed. He tell you about how he did all these things in Africa or Liberia, or wherever he went to, and he spoke with dignitaries and all this. All that stuff flopped. These are the things that he's not telling you. All of those things regarding dignitaries and Liberia, all of that stuff flopped. It didn't work out. You know why? Relationships. Because where is it now? It ain't there. But he hides behind these things to make himself feel important. Everybody that he encounters, he falls out with. Everyone. All you see is a lot of people giving testimonies about mistreatment. So they got to come a point in a man's life where he realized, you know what? You got all these people, man, talking about me. It's not because I'm a chosen one. It's not because they're demons. It's because I'm just not a good person. And I'm not holding myself accountable, and I'm busy casting blame on everybody else. There's no way you can have all of us talking about one person and we're just all demons. You know, I bring out nothing but receipts in my commentary. I ain't disrespect nobody. I ain't do none of that stuff. You don't see me crashing out. I'm just being calm, cool, collected, doing my content, showing the people the truth. That's it.
They're threatened by that because they're used to being able to insert themselves in people's lives.
And that's exactly what you did. You inserted yourself into everyone's life. And then when you get what you want, you discard them. When you realize you don't need them no more, you discard them. When you realized that Brother BrainWavezz made a mediation video, that is when you learned that he could be a potential problem. Because in your mind, he wasn't supposed to do that. He was supposed to be Team Nubreed the whole way. So the minute he started having a neutral mindset regarding the situation And I think he also mentioned in one of those videos, I don't got the exact words, so don't quote me on it, but I believe there was at a certain point he said, we still haven't heard Ringo documentary. We got to wait for the information to come out. When he was speaking on those things, that got you upset. That got you upset because he wasn't supposed to do that in your eyes. That's when you saw him as a potential enemy.
They're used to being able to insert themselves in people's business. But you brothers and sisters are not allowing that. So
you see what he's doing? He's saying that you brothers and sisters are allowing that. He's trying to make you believe that somehow you're being hunted down by people, that you're allowing these things. He's speaking of himself. That's who he's talking about.
Looking at it like, all right, if I can't get an understanding of them, I'm going to make an enemy out of them.
Nobody made an enemy out of anything. You have become an enemy because you took your place with Satan. You are no longer with the Most High. You want to believe you are, but in your fruits, you are with Satan at this point. There is no way around that. Your actions speak louder than your words. Because again, when you look at this man, you would think there's no way he would be on someone else's live chat just yesterday, talking dirt about me. Because the person made a whole video about me for 4 hours straight. Nubreed didn't tell that guy, you need to move on, leave it alone, let it go. You know what I'm saying? No. And think about this, ladies and gentlemen. I was focused on other content. Y'all didn't notice that? I was focused on other content. But I'm looking through these YouTube streets and I'm realizing, wait a minute. This guy is still sneak dissing and gaslighting. Like he just can't give up. He can't repent. It's like he don't want to repent. Let's get back to the tape.
Why? Because you're a person who set healthy boundaries for yourself. If you're a person who...
Let me rewind that back a little bit so we get the context.
Out of them. Why? Because you're a person who set healthy boundaries organically. They're threatened by that because they're used to being able to insert themselves in people's lives. They're used to being able to insert themselves in people's business. But you brothers and sisters are not allowing that. So they're looking at it like, all right, if I can't get an understanding of them, I'm going to make an enemy out of them. Why? Because you're a person who set healthy boundaries for yourself. If you're a person who not involved in all of the nonsense, they're looking at you as a threat. And that's how it is. You become a threat. Why? Because you shine light on all their insecurities, all their fears.
No, that's not true. The truth is, when we make these videos about you, it shines light on all of your insecurities, all of your fears. You're projecting, sir. You don't like the fact that we have this level of discernment. You don't like the fact that Ralo is able to make people see what you're doing. You don't like the fact that BrainWavezz is able to decipher the code and uncovering your dark side. See, BrainWavezz gave a testimony on another sister's channel. I believe her name is Selena. And he talked about his past involvement in the tarot card world, his past. And in his testimony, he talked about how he learned and he was able to know when people are operating under these particular spirits. And some may try to use his past against him to judge him. At the same time, that would be wrong when he made a public interview regarding the situation that he's no longer involved in those activities. But in the process, he learned things about that world, which would give him an upper hand in terms of recognizing when somebody's carrying a devil, or when somebody is lying, manipulating, using witchcraft, sorcery. There's certain things he can pick up on, certain energies. To be honest with you, a lot of people that dwell in that world in terms of tarot cards, dealing with familiar spirits and various other things like that, normally these people have a gift from the Most High, believe it or not. It's just that they were using their gift in the wrong way, if that makes sense. You can look at the scriptures and see that Joseph had this gift to interpret dreams. If Joseph was here doing this today, we would say that he's a tarot card reader. We'd say he's a witch or a warlock or some sort of sorcerer. If Joseph was alive today, interpreting dreams, we would accuse him of having a devil, right or wrong. We would. But the truth is, he didn't have no devil. He had the gift to interpret these dreams. He had the gift to foretell the future events. Prophets had this ability. Men of the Most High that were prophetic, they were able to speak on future events where they could literally go up to a man and say, "Thus saith the Lord, next week, this is going to happen." The Most High is calling you to repent and change your ways to avoid this downfall. And if that man or woman didn't repent, judgment came. Just like that. All throughout the Bible, you had men that were able to interpret dreams, proclaim the future, and various other things. But now, in saying all of that, BrainWavezz was able to discern different things about Nubreed that many of Nubreed's viewers aren't able to see. And this is very serious, because when you have the gift of discernment, you can see things that you're not even trying to find. Like, I could look at people and I can see the devil on them, and other people can't see it. I could listen to YouTubers and hear the manipulation, the gaslighting, the sneak dissing, and the viewer can't see it, but I could. If you got two people that have the gift of discernment, we can both see each other sneak dissing, but the viewers don't see it unless they have that gift of discernment. Do you understand? So it's just something you have to realize, something you have to understand. This is why Nubreed fear the truth coming from men of the Most High, because he know we have the gift to see. And it's not just us. It's not just me. It's not just BrainWavezz. It's not just Ralo. Most of you viewers that are watching right now, you got the gift of discernment. Most of you seen this a mile away before it even started. Some of you already seen the sneak dissing from Nubreed a long time ago, and you just didn't say nothing. But you picked up on the energy, because it's all about energy. So it's not just about Ringo, Mark the Messenger, Nubreed. Like, we're just the only ones that have any sort of gift. A lot of you out there that are viewing the platform, you have the very same gift of discernment. Right? Let's get back to the tapes.
And it's a reflection of how they really are, because they're comparing themselves to how you are.
No, that's what you're doing, sir. You're comparing yourself to us. There is nothing about you that I need to compare myself to. I am not trying to be you. I don't want to be you. I'm in my own lane. I've been doing my own thing for years, right? Not interested in none of that stuff. You're projecting your issues onto us, comparing yourself.
And a lot of these people have a group mentality.
Now, he's just said a lot of us have a group mentality. Brother BrainWavezz pointed this out in his live stream as well. He's going to go into a group mentality, a hive mentality, in terms of all of us are teaming up against him. No, sir. You have teamed up with a lot of no-name YouTubers in order to create content and diversions and distractions against me, BrainWavezz, and Ralo. Not only that, also ethereal, because I believe said person recently was calling her out of her name in a recent video. I didn't look at the video because I don't have time to watch these no-name YouTubers that are looking for some clout. I don't got time for that. But if ethereal is listening, I was watching your live stream in the clouds. I believe it was last night. Well, not necessarily last night. Wait, are we in the? No, yeah, last night, because we're still in today. Yeah, the live stream you did last night, I was listening to your live stream in the clouds, and you know, I realized what was going on and whatnot. And it's just sad how Nubreed is moving and shaking with all these different people that he don't even know. He don't even know these people, but his spirit is connected with them because they're speaking against us. That goes to show what kind of man he is. It goes to show he's cool with people that he don't even know, but he's telling you folks about us like we're all snakes. But he's joining with people he don't even know. He joined with a woman that he don't even know, and her track record is not good. Do you understand that? Her history is not good. Again, shout out to Skinny the Don. Shout out to you. Salute, bro. You know what I mean? But anyway, my point is, the people that he recruited, they're not good people. But yet he don't have a problem with them making all these videos, because what he really want is for people like me to be making videos about them. That's what he really want. He want me to make 20 videos about these folks. So now it's this back and forth war with all these people that I don't really even care for. That's what he really want. Just like the video that he was in last night, that particular live stream, he would love for me to go against this particular person that I'm not even interested in mentioning, you know what I mean? And don't mention nobody names in my live chat, number one. But he was there on this live in the live chat. Now, what he would like is for me to be going back and forth with these people. I'm not doing that. I'm not going back and forth with people that are not even in the game. Like, it's just a waste of time. Those people have nothing to lose. They're just sent by the devil. But these are the people that Nubreed associate with. You would think that this guy would stay far away from all these different people, but because they have the same spirit of the Antichrist, he gravitate with them. He cool with them. That shows his character, because you would never see me interacting with none of these people that are making all these videos. I would steer clear from all of that and not want my name mixed up with that mess. But anyway, let's get back to the tapes, find out what's going on.
They gotta fit in. They gotta be accepted by everybody. Look, let me tell you right now, the Most High's chosen people.
Again, chosen people. The Most High's chosen people. He keeps saying that because he's using this hypnosis, these spells, to tell you that you're chosen. The Most High's chosen. Let's go.
Don't mind standing alone.
Now he's telling you that the Most High's chosen, don't mind standing alone. But didn't he tell you that Ringo is preaching a separatist message? A message of, oh, you know, I'm just gonna stay by myself, and you know what I mean, I'm rolling solo. But now he's telling you the same thing that I've been saying. You don't see the hypocrisy? Didn't he tell you that we need to come together? The forsaking of yourself, not with the assembly, remember? Now he's telling you that the chosen don't mind standing alone. Come on now. You got to make up his mind what he want to teach.
Not at all. You know, one thing about the highly intelligent person is they can fit in with a crowd, as well as they can stand on their own, right? And that also is a characteristic that they fear, because they have to be insulated by people. They have to have a support system.
Do you see what he's saying? They have to have a support system. They got to be insulated by people. See, what he's talking about is me, Ralo, BrainWavezz, Ethereal, the other sister. Why? Because when it comes to this situation, we all understand what's going on. It doesn't mean everybody know each other. It doesn't mean everybody agree with everything everybody else says. It doesn't mean that everybody agree with 90% of all my videos. It doesn't mean any of that. It just means that we understand what's going on, and we can all relate to the level of abuse, the level of lies, the level of sneak dissing that Nubreed been doing over the years. Even when I seen Ethereal's older videos regarding Nubreed, she even brought out the fact that he was sneak dissing, which is amazing, because this is what I've been seeing all this time. And to know she have an older video, much older videos than the videos that are published today. And even in her videos, she's mentioned that Nubreed been sneak dissing her through his videos. So if a woman can pick up on that, then everybody else can pick up on that. And it's really, really sad, because when we bring this information out, the viewers, all they focus it on is, oh, you need to move on, let it go. No, nobody's letting anything go. The man needs to repent. He needs to repent. He needs to get right with the Most High. He needs to do that before he leave this world, because at the rate he's going, he's not going to the kingdom with this type of mindset. This type of mindset that casts curses on people, this kind of mindset that wishes that a man's bloodline be cut off, the kind of messages he put out wishing that I never have a son. This man was in videos doing a reaction to my music videos where it had women that's in the video. And he's literally in the video saying, Ringo, you will never have a woman like this. You will never have a woman like that. Like, bro, why are you worried about what woman I would never have? Like, this is pure jealousy. Like, you're jealous of me. I know for a fact that Nubreed envies me. I know that. Great, great jealousy. And it's sad because every man should be focused on his own life. You should not be jealous of me about anything. If anything, you should be encouraged and inspired by me to do things in your own life. Never be jealous of another man. That's the worst thing you can do. The best thing to do is look at what I'm doing, be encouraged. If anything, ask me how I did it. That's another thing a lot of brothers don't do. Rather than being jealous, ask me how I did it. Let's get back to the tapes.
They always have to have people in their circle that's holding them up. That is,
everybody should have somebody in their circle that's holding them up. The problem is he don't want people holding us up. He don't like the fact that me, BrainWavezz, Ralo, Ethereal, and various others are in agreement concerning the situation. He don't have that support base. Nubreed is literally by himself right now. He don't have no social media base. He don't have nobody right now that is rocking with him as content creators. He don't got that. Not right now. He don't got that. That's why he's using that to project on us.
Motivating them, people who make them feel safe and secure. And
the only one that make me feel safe and secure is the Most High and my Second Amendment. That's the only one that make me feel safe and secure. Right? I don't look to people to be safe and secure. I don't do that. I don't look to people to be my shield. If people agree with me, cool. If they disagree with me, it is what it is. But this man is literally projecting. That's what he's doing right now. Let's go.
God's chosen people can walk alone.
Now he's saying God's chosen people can walk alone. Didn't he make videos telling you that I'm promoting a separatist mentality, a loner mentality? But now he's telling you that chosen ones can walk alone. Pure hypocrisy, man. He's telling you I did this. He made you believe that me saying that I roll solo and walk alone is a bad thing. But now he's telling you it's a good thing. Come on now. It's a bad thing if I walk by myself, but for him, it's okay. All right, let's go.
So they're looking at you like a threat. Now
No, he look at us as a threat because we're all in unison and that's bothering him. Let's go.
Go around trying to literally hire people.
He just said we're going around literally hiring people. No, sir. That's what you did. You hired people. You hired people because all of a sudden, this particular YouTuber that I'm not mentioning, and don't mention nobody's names in my live chat, this YouTuber or whatever he is pops up out of nowhere to make a 4-hour video about me. Why? I'm never giving him a response and I'm never giving him a mention ever. So all he's doing is promoting my channel, and ain't nobody watching his videos. But Nubreed is over there. Why? Because Nubreed hired him. How could a person come out of the blue with no following, no subs, nothing, and makes a 4-hour video about me? Somebody hired him. Because look who's in the live chat. How did he get a notification for that guy? How? It's difficult to even find his channel. So he's affiliated with him somehow. Probably somebody he know from the block. And he probably paid him a few dollars. Yo, go make a video about this cat. You know what I mean? So he could go at you. Because I need to keep this thing going. This is crazy. But he's talking about people recruiting people and hiring people. Nah, he's the one who hired people. That so-called mindset clown on YouTube that just makes videos about me all day. He hired him too. All of those people he hired. The woman that he interviewed with, he hired her too. Why? He promoted all of their names on his community section. If you go to Nubreed's community section right now, you will see the names of people he promoted. You'll see their names. He told you these are up and coming content creators to check them out. And those people have a horrible history on social media, horrible past, and these are the people that he entrusts to do his dirty work. And if you look at each of those people to pay homage to him, to show their loyalty, they made nothing but videos about me, and they're 100% biased. None of them weigh the facts, the evidence, the receipts, none of it. All they do is focus on me. All they focus on is brainwaves. All they focusing on is ethereal. Think about that. He's doing the things he's saying we're doing. Nobody's hiring nobody. I don't got no time to waste money paying somebody to make videos about somebody. I do it myself. You understand? All these other brothers and sisters that make videos, they do that on their own. Nobody's paying somebody to make a video about them, right? Let's listen in.
Literally hired them to try to go against you.
Nobody hired anybody to go against you. That's what you did. And it failed. All the people you hired to make videos about me wasting their time.
One man or one woman. They'll start a whole recruiting process.
That's what you did. You started a whole recruiting process. And all the people you recruit are new YouTubers with no following, no voice, no algorithm, nothing. Let's go.
Some of y'all know exactly what I'm talking about.
He said some of y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. How? He wants you to believe that people are recruiting people to come against you. This is not about you, the viewer. This is about him projecting his issues on us. Let's go.
This is how gang stalking happens. This is how organized mobbing happens.
Again, those are key chosen one talking point words that put you in a trance. Organized mobbing, gang stalking, you know, what's other words they use? Targeted individuals. These are all catchphrases that keep you under that mental delusion, the schizophrenic mind games of the chosen one message. This is what they do. It's pure witchcraft. Let's get back to the tape.
When you've displayed a level of strength, foresight, and vision that has become a potential threat to those who have a hive mentality.
Now he call it a hive mentality. No, it's not a hive mentality. We're just civilized adults that learn to put aside our differences and move on and kind of understand that we're in these YouTube streets and the people are watching. So rather than us fighting and beefing all day, let's put our differences to the side. Let's show the people that, you know what? Throughout all of this drama, at least we can reconcile and hold ourselves accountable and be an example to the public. There got to be somebody that repent. There got to be somebody that humble themselves in this situation. Again, technically speaking, I shouldn't even be talking with BrainWavezz. I shouldn't even be talking with Ralo. We should be all enemies right now. We should literally be making videos back and forth, tearing each other apart. But that's not happening. And Nubreed is upset about that. Nubreed is upset that we're even communicating because that's not supposed to happen. We're supposed to all be enemies, or if not enemies, just not speaking to one another. There should be a lot of strife, but we cleared the air, and that's bothering him. It's bothering him to see us even communicating. That's tearing him apart. He's like, wait a minute, Ralo and Ringo communicating? That don't supposed to happen. They supposed to be enemies. Ralo should be holding a grudge against Ringo by now, but no. Ringo should be holding a grudge or some sort of issue, but no. BrainWavezz should be upset with Ringo and Ralo, but no. Ringo should be definitely upset with BrainWavezz. Definitely. No, we cleared the air. We cleared the air. I mean, even something recently, I seen a video, and I believe it was something where some woman was on BrainWavezz show, and I wrote a little comment on BrainWavezz page addressing the situation, because the woman that was on his broadcast, she slandered my name. And I mentioned that for BrainWavezz to see as a man, not in hiding, not in a video sneak dissing, but I made that clear that that woman slandered my name regarding that R. Kelly, whatever. Remember the slander that people have been slandering me since, 2016, 2017, for years, saying that I said it's okay to marry 9-year-old girls or something along them lines. She slandered my name with that, and I was hoping that he would have came into public during when it happened and checked her on that, but it didn't happen in that live stream. You know what I mean? So I addressed that in the comment section. But my point is, the reason why I'm saying this is because I'm not gonna sneak this. I'm not gonna hide my hand or make a video to bash. You know what I'm saying? It's as simple as this. If something is wrong, we need to address it as men and just say, look, this is what happened. It needs to be fixed. It needs to be corrected. That's all. No love lost. It doesn't mean, oh, I'm beefing with this person, beefing with that person. It's just some things that we got to do. You know what I mean? To make sure that there's peace in the neighborhood. You know what I mean? So the same way we were able to chop it up and clear the air about various situations, Nubreed is supposed to clear the air with all of these people that he wronged. But see, it's at the point now where it's like, this man is at the point of no return. The things that he said about me and my daughters, fam, was the most disrespectful things ever. Do you understand? Like, stuff like that you don't recover from. It's sort of like the unpardonable sin. This man cursed my bloodline, cursed my family, cursed my children. This is what he did on video. And you, his viewers, clapped for that, which shows where your heart is. It's not with the Most High. Now, my family is blessed. None of his words will work. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. But my point is, he uttered curses. He tried to use his witchcraft upon me, but that can't work. He did the same with BrainWavezz, the same with Ralo. He looked at us as if though we're cursed of the Most High. There's only but so much a man can do before you are at the point of no return. You understand? And I'm making this very publicly clear. The situation with me and Nubreed is never going to be reconciled. Like, I don't want to ever have nothing to do with that cat, ever. There's nothing he can say or do at this point. You know what I mean? There's nothing he can do to rectify the situation. My job is just to make the public see the lies, the manipulation, the slander, and everything that he's pushing out there so that you don't get caught up in the mix. Too much damage has been done for there to be any reconciliation. The reconciliation process was supposed to happen when BrainWavezz was trying to mediate the brothers in the midst. That's when everything was supposed to go down. But when Nubreed went and did the crash out video, then he crashed out again and doubled down on everything that he said and started releasing more evil videos. And then he slandered and disrespected BrainWavezz, disrespected Ralo, disrespected everybody. There's no return. You know what I mean? At this point, it's up to the viewer to look at the situation and you decide what you want to do. Because I already decided what I'm going to do. I don't want nothing to do with that cat. He already showed me who he is. He showed me his hand, and he showed me that him in relationships, he can't have relationships with brothers. This is why the whole UP farm situation is a flop, because you cannot be out there talking about you want to build a community and have brothers and sisters, and you can't even get along with your brothers and sisters. Like, it doesn't even make any sense. Like, I would never be a part of any land initiative. Now, think about this, ladies and gentlemen. All of the videos regarding UP Farms, right, where I filmed with my camera, I took all those videos down because I don't promote that junk no more. You know what I mean? And to be honest with you, with respect to Mike, the land purchaser, sir, I don't have no problem with you. I really don't. The problem is Nubreed, right? So with respect to you, sir, I met you, I shook your hand. I'm not here to disrespect you. So if you watch my content and you might feel some type of way, because I'm sure you may feel some type of way, my videos is not directed at you. Even though I might use UP Farms, at the end of the day, my issue is your representative. And when you have a person that's a representative of your land initiative or company or whatever the case is, they represent you. So that is why in business, when you have employees that are doing things, it becomes a conflict of interest. This is why it's very important in business that you have the right kind of people in place, because if someone is promoting your land and they have all of these issues publicly, it'll affect your bottom line. So I need to make that very clear. You're with Azad, I have a problem with you because you're a promoter and you're down with Nubreed. And throughout this entire ordeal, you had nothing to say. You stayed quiet. I was there with you and your family talking by the pool. So for you to just stay quiet through this whole situation, didn't say a word, just stayed quiet, act like nobody exists, that's foul. That's dirty work right there. And it showed me how you move as a man. It showed me that you're the kind of man that you see things happening and you won't intervene. You won't get involved. But yet all of you folks claim that you rep the Most High. BrainWavezz is the only brother that wanted to mediate. BrainWavezz is the only one that wanted to mediate between the situation. So in my opinion, Yawitazai dropped the ball. He had the opportunity to reach out to all the brothers involved and say, look, hey, I want to chop it up with all you guys. I know there's some heated words, a lot of, situations going on, but, I want to try to clear this up behind the scenes. He never did that. So I don't got no respect for you, fam. And I'm just telling you that straight. You know what I mean? I believe that you're a horrible person for staying quiet. You played the role of a coward, just like Mark the Messenger. Both cowards, because when it was time to stand up on everything you teach in terms of the Bible, it's like y'all just grew cold and act like y'all didn't see. Basically, you were entertained because I'm sure you were viewing everything in the clouds. I'm sure you watched all the videos from the comfort of your own home and you had nothing to say. That's why I got to give credit to Karatazar, because he made a video trying to balance out the situation. You know what I mean? He made a video. He made a video trying to balance out the situation. He brought the biblical knowledge in, and it was very helpful. It was spiritual food. I enjoy listening to his videos because he bring out nothing but Bible. And it's something about when you bring out the scriptures, it really edifies you. Even if he says things about me or whatever the case is, it's still a learning process because he didn't come at the situation from a biased point of view. He just came at the situation from a man of the Most High's point of view and delivered the message. And he did exactly what he believed in his heart was needed. So I appreciate the fact that he took the time to do those messages. And what's sad about this is even Mark the Messenger in his coward behavior, he disrespected Karatazar on his live stream. And it was really a bad look because Mark the Messenger crashed out and just left the scene, left the crime scene after doing that. And just goes to show a lot of these guys are really carrying spirits. They're in the public, but when you hold them accountable, they don't want to be held accountable. They like to dish out. They like to talk about other people. They like to talk about who needs to repent. But when it comes to them to repent, they don't want to repent. When it comes to us holding Pastor Dow accountable for his adultery, Nubreed was making videos and videos about him, right? But when videos are made about Nubreed, he cry wolf. Think about that now. Isn't it sad? Think about all the videos I made about Pastor Dow. I never heard him once accuse me of being a bully. And if he did, correct me if I'm wrong, but I never heard the man say I'm a bully. And also, let me correct something that Ralo had said, and brother BrainWavezz, respectfully, I checked the video between Pastor Dow and Michael Israel. Pastor Dow did not yell at him. He did not do that. Maybe you want to correct that situation in an update, but I looked at the tapes. He never yelled at him. It was nothing disrespectful. Michael Israel didn't listen to him. Pastor Dow asked him 4 times to pause the video. And he just let the video play and play and play. That's all it was. He never yelled. He never disrespected him. I looked at the tapes now. I understand, the situation, but he never did. He never yelled at him. He even apologized because he told him turn to the hour mark, but it wasn't at the hour mark. It was at the 10-minute mark. It was just a misunderstanding of Michael Israel didn't hear him. He didn't hear him. He probably got distracted. Maybe he stepped out the room. Maybe it was one of them situations. Maybe they cleared it up behind the scenes. I don't know. But I listened to the tapes. I watched the video. I looked at Pastor Dow's body language. He wasn't yelling. He wasn't angry. He didn't disrespect him. I just wanted to put that out there because even though I don't agree with Pastor Dow, even though I don't agree with Michael Israel, I think Michael Israel is a troll. I don't agree with the adulterous affair of Pastor Dow, but one thing I will do is make sure that I don't put something out there that is a little misleading, if that makes sense, right? It could be twisted into that, but I don't want to do that, right? So he did not yell at him. He didn't do that. I looked at the tape, I examined it, and if he did, I would have roasted him. I would have roasted Michael Israel for that, because I would have been like, hold up, you're a grown man, you're making this man son you on camera. But I looked at the tapes. He didn't do it. He didn't. You could say it if you want to be, but it didn't happen that way. You know what I mean? I just want, to put that out there. Again, it's just a minor observation of the situation, because I was going to do a whole video about it. And when I looked at the video, I was like, nah, there's no need to make a video. He never did nothing. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying that because as men, it's always a good idea that if you say anything and you realize it's not what it is to correct the situation. Even if you have an issue with the person, it's always good character to just correct the situation, because even your enemy will respect you for that. Right? And that's not no shot at Ralo. You know what I mean? We're men. It's just a minor observation. It's not no issues. It's none of that type of stuff. I'm sure he understands that, and I'm sure BrainWavezz would understand that, right? Because we have a responsibility. We're all here in these YouTube streets. We're all doing content. We got to learn how to talk about situations we have issues with straight, no sneak diss, no under table punches, no subliminal messaging, because the viewers, they can pick up on that. If y'all think that the viewers don't see, they see all the BS, man. People could tell if I'm sneak dissing. People could tell if another content creator is sneak dissing. It's easy, especially if you've been following everything, all the videos. You could just look at us and be like, there they go. There they go, sneak dissing. There they go. You could pick up on it right away, But anyway, let's get back to the tapes.
And now they're recruiting other people.
We never recruited nobody. That's what you did. You recruited that woman that you interviewed with. You recruited mindsets. You recruited a lot of people. You recruited a lot of people that are in your comments. Because all they do is come to my platform and my live chat. I practically blocked everybody from your platform. Because I don't got time for all of that nonsense. People got to begin to look at the facts and hold you accountable for your actions. See, me and you never going to be cool. That's a fact. At the same time, you need to be held accountable. Just like we hold Pastor Dow accountable for his adultery that he still haven't repented from because he's still with that woman, right? He haven't repented. You were so diligent in calling him out. So why is it okay for you to call out Pastor Dow, but when you're being called out, all of a sudden it's a problem? I don't get that. People talk about me all day. You don't see me crying. You don't see me crying. I'm being bullied, people harassing me. I don't really care because I'm a man. That's the difference between me and you. The difference between me and you is people can talk crap about me all day and I just deal with the issues. I might make a video, I might not. But I don't go online crying wolf over some criticism. It just goes to show that you're thin-skinned and you're not really built to be who you are. You're concerned about public opinion and how people see you. We're all concerned about how people see us, but at the same time, all criticism is welcomed on my end. I don't care who got negative things to say about me. I've been here since 2006. The little videos people be making about me today is nothing compared to all the wars and battles I've been through back in the day. Nothing. Nothing nobody do today is effective. I've been through many different battles and wars in these YouTube streets with content creators that were way more talented, way more gifted in doing videos, that their videos would make your videos look like a joke. Seriously. Their videos were way more effective. Your videos is not. And this is a fact. Let's get back to the tapes.
To go against you, brothers and sisters. Very interesting how it happens, right? Why did they make an enemy out of you? Because you can see them for who they are.
No, we can see you for who you are. You made us your enemy. That's what you did. You made us your enemy in your videos. These are things you said.
See, they want to masquerade. They want to hide.
Nobody's hiding. I'm right here. I don't hide. I don't sneak this. I don't do no innuendos. No gaslighting. I'm right here. No hiding done.
They don't want the left hand to know what the right hand's doing. They don't want people to see them for who they actually are.
That's what you're doing. You don't want people to see you for who you actually are. That's the truth.
That's a threat to their very existence. So now you got to go. In their mind, this is how these demons think. That you got to go. Well, look, let me tell you something. The scriptures say that God's chosen people can have 1,000 people in a town. 1,000 people, a whole city.
Do you see the anger? Do you see his frustration? He says God's chosen can have 1,000 people basically attacking them and all this other stuff. What's next?
Can come against God's people. And we'll watch them all fall at the wayside.
So he wants us all to fall at the wayside. This is what he's wishing. He wants us all to fall. That's what Nubreed want. He wants us to die and fall to the wayside over some criticism. Let's go.
We'll watch them all get judgment by the Most High.
The Most High is not judging us. He's judging you. You're the one being judged for the way you treat people. That's what's happening here. You're being judged. You disrespected the brothers and the sisters. Imagine, Nubreed took advantage of women as well. And we're going to examine the tapes that Brother BrainWavezz put out. That's an exclusive video. Make sure y'all check out his video, his last live stream that he did. I was watching it, and it got to the section where he played the members only video. I guess he had the video downloaded before Nubreed put it on members only. And it was shocking. It was shocking. The things that he said, how he took advantage of women sexually, how he was a whoremonger male and would just sleep around with any woman, just doing whatever. How violent he is, drinking, getting drunk, drinking bottles upon bottles of alcohol, crashing out. And that's the guy that's telling you about Chosen One. He's telling you about monitoring spirits and demons. But he said on that very same clip that he himself was possessed by demons. This is what he said. I didn't make this up. It's on tape from his own mouth. And he did this because he felt it's going to give him some credibility. Ladies and gentlemen, when a man come on camera and tell you all these evil things he's done, that's not supposed to give him credibility in terms of someone you should listen to. That is someone you're supposed to not listen to. That is not somebody you listen to, fam. No way. Because I would not want to be listening to somebody that got demons, somebody that have a violent history, somebody that's an alcoholic, somebody that's an abuser of women. No, I'm not listening to that. Who you listen to is your choice. I'm just telling you the facts. If somebody came and told me they're demon possessed, they've been sexually abusing women, they've been a whoremonger male, an alcoholic, a drunk, you think I'm gonna make them babysit my children? You think I'm gonna make them watch my house while me and my family go on vacation? No. Even if they tell me that's their pass, I'm not letting you do nothing. Because I don't trust nobody like that. You tell me about all these demonic things you done did, man, there's no way I want you around me. Nope. Let's get back to the tapes.
All you got to do is stay obedient, stay disciplined, stay in your word, keep your head down, and most of all, get far away from these devils.
You see what he's telling you? To get far away from me, BrainWavezz, Ralo, Ethereal, and the other sister that gave her testimony about the Jamboree. He's also telling you to stay away from Karatazar and anybody else that speaks negative of him. That's basically what it is. That's a hive mind right there. Let's go.
Once you see them, don't allow them in.
Once you see Ringo and other content creators, don't let them in. That's the interpretation. That's the interpretation. He wants you to believe that it's somebody in your life that you shouldn't let in. But you got to think behind the words. He's literally telling you, when you see us, avoid them.
Don't give them a point of entry. Don't give them the time of day. Don't give them the conversation. Understand how valuable you are, not only to the body of Christ, but to your friends, family, and everybody around you who really do support you, brothers and sisters. Separate the real from the fake, the wheat from the tare, and don't give these devils the damn time of day once they reveal who they are.
You see that? He's projecting his issues onto us, but really, what he's saying is about himself. You shouldn't be giving him the time of day. You shouldn't be giving him the time of day because he already revealed himself. And if you can't see that, something is wrong. I mean, every time I pause the video, his facial expressions show the spirit that's on him.
Once they show them horns, you got to keep it moving. I said you got to keep it moving.
He said once they show them horns, you got to keep it moving. I believe he showed his horns in 2 crash out videos already. Anytime a man disrespect 4 young girls and wish that their father's bloodline end, there's no way you could take that person serious, because he'll do the same to you.
Look, they making enemies out of you because you can see who they are. They cannot manipulate you.
Nobody's trying to manipulate you. You're trying to manipulate your viewers. There's no videos of me trying to manipulate you. I told you we're not cool. Never would be. You already crossed the line of no return. Nobody's trying to manipulate you. You're manipulating your viewers into believing your lies. And he had something on his shirt. I didn't get to see it, but I'm pretty sure it was something he don't want y'all to see. That's why he blurred that part of his shirt. Because there's something on that shirt that he's hiding from you, the viewer. Let's go.
They cannot stop you from elevating. And most of all, their insecurities are bleeding out.
That's what's your insecurities is bleeding out, sir. Your insecurities is bleeding out. That's right. Not ours. Because I don't look to man to build me up. You understand? My confidence is in the Most High. Let's go.
And as time grows, the more discernment you'll have. As long as you stay faithful to the Creator and do what it is you're supposed to do, brothers and sisters, and always learn from your mistakes when you have let these devils and snakes come into the picture. I could tell you right now, one thing that I've learned personally over the last, I would say 5 to 6 months, is that when I get that impulse that a person ain't right, never go against my better judgment.
Do you see what he just did right there? Now, right there, what he's saying is myself, Ralo, BrainWavezz, that at one point he felt his better judgment was not to have no dealings with us. That's what he just did right there. You see that? He's basically trying to tell you that his better judgment told him a while back he wasn't supposed to rock with us in no way. No. He's telling you that because that's what he wants you to believe. He wants you to believe that at some point in his life, he felt an unction from the Spirit of the Most High that something's wrong with us, to convince you in your mind that, oh yeah, you're right. You should have got rid of those guys a long time ago. No. The true issue is we couldn't see who he was at the time. We couldn't see who he was at the time. We thought he was a true brother. You know what I mean? Now, I cannot speak for the other brothers. So let me just say that also for the record. I cannot speak for the other brothers. For me and Nubreed is never cool. There's nothing he can say. I don't want to hear nothing from this cat. My job is to hold him accountable, to deal with the issues. What them other brothers want from him, that's a whole different ball game. Has nothing to do with me, right? He already crossed the line, disrespected my family, my kids, my wife, everybody. There's no recovery from that. You understand? There's no offering you could give. There is nothing you can say. The damage is done. And sometimes when the damage is done, you just got to leave it alone and just kind of just leave it be. But this man is still online. And I don't really care how many videos he make or what he's doing. My job is just to show you that he's still edging people on who's talking about me. Because I haven't been talking about him, even though I haven't finished my documentary. That's going to be, then I told y'all, I'm going to release my documentary and then that's it. But when I'm looking in the streets, he's still sneak dissing, still gaslighting, still trying to prove himself. And I'm like, this dude is like, he just keeps going on and on and on. And he's mad with BrainWavezz because BrainWavezz literally got his foot on his neck. He's been dropping back-to-back videos and he's just bringing receipts. And you can't argue against these receipts. So he's upset about that, you know? But this is what he signed up for when you come against content creators. Like, what do you expect? We're going to make content, you know?
Never second guess that impulse that the Most High give you. Don't ever do it.
Do you see what he's doing to you? He wants you to not second guess that impulse. So now you're going to be walking around paranoid, getting rid of people out of your lives, casting people away, thinking everybody's out to get you. You're going to be worried about all these things. And it's like, man, why you feel this way? Why are you suffering from anxiety now? Having attacks and whatnot? It's because he's planting that spirit on you.
Once you have that nudge that the Lord gives you, and you have a watchful eye towards a person, keep in mind that you shouldn't have to do that. You shouldn't have to watch them consistently.
Notice what he just said. He just gave himself away. He said that you have to watch them consistently. Then he said, you don't really have to watch them consistently. Now, what that falls unto monitoring spirits. If you have to watch people consistently like that, you're a monitoring spirit. So the very thing he tells you in terms of monitoring spirits, gang stalking, all these different things, he's doing it. And he's teaching other people to do the same thing. Let's go.
You shouldn't have to worry about what angle a person is trying to take, whether a person is manipulative, whether a person is a chameleon.
Why would you be in a situation where you got to constantly be worrying about people that's around you? I would just not rather have anybody around me to begin with than to be sitting around worrying about who's talking about me and who's a chameleon and all this other dumb stuff. This is why I roll solo. I don't got to worry about that. I don't got to worry about that because I don't got no friends. So I don't have to sit around worrying about if somebody's a chameleon. I just roll by myself, do my own thing. I don't want no friends. I like the way things is. You see? But it's bad for me because I roll solo. But when he talk to you, he tell you, the chosen ones, it's okay if they roll alone. But if Ringo does, it's separatism.
Those type of people who try to be any type of way to fit in wherever they can fit in just because they're opportunists. So
now he's calling us opportunists. I never try to fit in with nobody. I'm in a lane by myself.
They'll be whoever they gotta be. If you know a person has that characteristic, that person can't be trusted.
Wow.
So go with your better judgment and don't allow these individuals nowhere near you. Because the fact that you can even see them spiritually, their demons know that you can see them. I said their demons know that you can see them.
You can't see the anger, fam. You can't see the anger on his face. You can't see the anger, fam. And y'all like the lens that I'm using, fam? This lens is the most expensive lens I got, bro. This thing costs an arm and a leg, fam. I'm really loving this lens, fam. Crispy. The bokeh on that lens is crazy. Anyway, let's get back to the tapes.
Right? See, this thing is spiritual. If you can view a person and you got your eyebrow up at that person like, I don't know about this individual, stay away from them. It's too late in the game. It is potentially dangerous to entertain those type of characters, so you got to move accordingly. They will make enemies out of you just because you can see who they are. They cannot fast talk you. They cannot manipulate you. Listen, everybody else in the room, everybody in your community, everybody in your town, they may be falling for the image and the facade and the mask that they put on.
That's exactly what your viewers are falling for concerning you, the facade that you have. They're falling for it because you know how to be a chameleon. You know how to switch up. You know how to blend in, transform, manipulate, gaslight. You know how to adapt to different situations that need be for your viewers. You know how to play the victim. You know how to cry a little bit. You know how to say certain words to make your audience follow your way. You know how to do that because they're sheeple, very easy to manipulate.
But God's chosen people can see right through it. Make no mistake about it. That's why a lot of the times these damn devils are making enemies out of you, right? Let's make that clear. Thank y'all so much for watching. Look, mash the subscribe button, mash the like button, turn your post notification bell on so you can get these videos as they're being uploaded. I want to thank each and every one of y'all for catching another broadcast. More material coming. Thank y'all. Shalom and peace.
The choice is yours, people. Sneak dissing, gaslighting, projecting. It's all there. So, moving forward, we got to review the tapes of the woman's testimony about her experience at UP Farms. And again, to Mike, the land purchaser, you got to really look at the situation for what it is. When you have a man who's supposed to be representing what you got going, it can make you look bad through his actions. This is why it's very important to have meetings and make staff or anybody that's involved understand how their conduct should be on social media, because it will affect business, public image. And even though I don't have no problem with the land purchaser, his association with Nubreed and Uwitazat, it's gonna make people not wanna ever be involved, because they're gonna look at this situation and they're gonna be like, nah, I'm not getting involved in that, fam. Like, you go down to the land, there's no septic situation, there's no electrical, there's no internet. Bruh, it don't even make no sense. So I know when people went to the Jamboree, they probably was like, damn, I can't even charge my phone. They probably had to get a generator. Y'all had to probably share the generator in order to charge your phone. It probably was a mess. Everybody got to use this outhouse thing. Like, come on, man. This doesn't make no sense, bro. Don't make no sense, bro. Let me see. I'm hungry, man. I gotta fix me some steak. You know what I'm saying? Fix me some steak, fam. Yo, it rained today in North Carolina, man. I'm so happy about that, fam. We're pretty much at the end of the video, so I'm just gonna kind of just chill a little bit and just talk my talk, fam. It's actually glad it rained today, man. Hold on. Let me see what Ralo said. Hold on. Ralo said he wearing American shirt. He wearing American shirt. American shirt like what? Like Make America Great Again type shirts, like with Trump? Or make concubines great again, or whatever the case is, because he blurred something out, and whatever he blurred, he don't want you to see. I never got to see it, so I don't know. I don't watch his videos like that unless somebody send me something with him sneak dissing. You know? I don't know what was on the shirt before he blurred it. He used the YouTube's image tracker to blur it out completely. So I don't know what was on the shirt. It had to be something there that he didn't want people to see, because he knew we would make videos about it. Somebody probably got the video before he did it, so it's probably out there. Somebody probably got a screenshot. Anyway, let me get back to my point I was making about the rain. You know, it rained in North Carolina today. I was happy because it's been a drought lately. And as you know, if you're in North Carolina and you're a person that like to keep your lawn looking really nice, when there's a drought, it's bad for the lawn. But I realized some other techniques that could keep your lawn from burning, because it's like, I hate when this happens, when you put in all that work to maintain your lawn and then it's like a drought and it's like that sun cooks your lawn, bro. but I found some other products, different things you can utilize that'll maintain your lawn even in severe heat. Like your lawn will stay green. It won't burn. You know what I mean? It's just certain principles you got to apply. Watched a couple of YouTube videos, went to a couple of websites to get some professional opinions on it. They recommended certain products to use, certain things to apply to help maintain the situation. But when it rains, it's something about when the rain hit your lawn. It could be burnt. You walk outside the next day, your whole lawn is green again. You're like, what the heck happened to the lawn? Somebody painted it? No, the Most High sent that rain, fam. When the Most High send rain, it's blessed. Do you know your lawn, listen to me carefully now, your lawn don't ever need fertilizer or anything. Do you know that all of those products we buy are placebo products? It works a little bit. It has its benefits. Don't get me wrong. All your lawn need is the rain. The rain that comes from the heavens have the fertilizer and everything it needs. That's how you know if it comes from the Most High, it's blessed. Like everything that comes from the Most High is blessed. The rain, the sunlight, all of these things. But it got to be a balance. You can have plants outside that are leaning sideways, but the minute the rain hits it, it's blessed. Let's say you got plants in your house, right? Those of you that have plants in your house, listen to me carefully. When you know it's going to rain, take those indoor plants you got and put them outside and let that rain hit it. I'm telling you, those plants need that heaven rain. That rain will make your plants flourish. Flourish. They'll grow overnight. It's the potency of that rain. It has everything in it, life itself. How do you know your grass, your lawn don't need no fertilizer from the stores, only the rain? If you go to any rural area, any land area, wherever the case is, you see nothing but green lawn. Green, flourished. Nobody's putting fertilizer down. Nobody's doing anything. Nobody's doing no work. The earth is just working. The earth is doing what it's supposed to do. So how is it that we got to buy all these products? You know why? Because of drought seasons. Companies convince us that we need this. And we're convinced that this will help. A lot of times it don't. You know? If it can rain every now and then, that would be nice. But certain things you have to use products. I look at products for lawn as supplements. They're supplements. It's not something you overuse. It's a supplement. Your lawn is supposed to be maintained by the heavens. The earth is supposed to work with everything to produce the result. All we got to do is show love to the lawn by giving it its proper care, cutting the lawn. Fam, I speak to my lawn, fam. Call me crazy, say what you want. But I understand that the lawn is a living, breathing life force. And you got to talk to it. You got to apologize to it for not cutting it, neglecting it, not doing your job. This is why a person who's a farmer takes great pride in what they do. A herdsman, he takes great pride. He loves all his animals, even the animals that he have to butcher or whatever the case is, or use for food or whatever. Even though he have to do that, he still loves all his animals, believe it or not. He shows special care to all his animals. It's a lifestyle. You have to see it to understand it. You know, a lot of these people are very, very serious about what they do. I'm serious about what I do too. But it is what it is. I'm gonna pretty much do what I gotta do. There's a troll in the chat. Let me see. Okay, I can see. Let me pack the troll up. That's probably Nubreed under another account. Because you have to ask yourself, they always come in and say, he's still going on about this. No, the question is, you're still following me? I would have thought you would have left already. Anyway, y'all, we're going to get up on out of here. It is what it is. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Let me see if I could do this real quick. Hold on a second. Let me see. Shout out to everybody that supported on the Cash app. I haven't shouted out folks in a long time, so I'm gonna try to run through this and shout everybody out. Shout out to Danielle. I believe that's, let me see. Danielle for the support. Ralo, Forever Studios. Caramel Kimmy Kim, salute to her. The Dub Man. Forever Studios again. I'm going back to older Cash apps. Let me see. Joshua. Shout out to Joshua. The Dub Man. Ra. Salute out to you. Let me see. I'm probably gonna mispronounce your name. Azaryahu. Ben. I'm gonna butcher the name, but salute to you for your support. Nicole, shout out to you. Cindy, Stacy, Rick. Shout out to Joe Anthony, salute to you. Caramel Kimmy Kim again, shout out to you. The Dub Man again. Stacy twice. Salute to Joe Cool. Salute to you for your support. All right. Let's see what we got. Forever Studios again. I'm kind of like tracing back. DeWall, shout out to you for the support. Denise, the Dub Man, Sower of Seed, Revolutionary Loss. And pretty much everybody that supported, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate everybody that rocked with the platform. You know what I'm saying? I know I said know what I'm saying 1,000 times, I know. I'm hungry right now, fam. I'm gonna be up all night. I got a lot of work to do. I'm gonna be up all night. I gotta go fix some steak. I should have seasoned it from earlier. I didn't season it, so I have to go do all of that. And I'm really hungry right now. But I hope that everybody enjoyed the stream. Hope that you got something out of this lesson. And we'll be back in the morning with more content. It is what it is. I was supposed to stream on the RINGOTV Raw channel at the same time, but I forgot to set it up. I was supposed to set this camera up, but I didn't do that. Next time I do it, I'll stream over there as well. It is what it is. So, hey, y'all take care. I'll catch you on the next stream. Thanks for stopping by. Salute to everybody in the chat for supporting the show. Appreciate y'all all for coming through. You know? Salute to everybody out there on the 9-to-5 grind that been rocking with the platform. Everybody out there that are go-getters. Don't become paranoid by these chosen one messages. Don't allow the schizophrenic message of chosen one to paralyze you in fear and keep you in a state of delusion. It's a very, very evil thing that they're doing. It's just a sad situation. My job is to hold people accountable, to expose the darkness to the light so that people can see the truth. And hopefully you'll be awakened from this dilemma, this delusion that you've been placed under through witchcraft. If you cannot see the witchcraft that was done and the evil intent behind it to deceive the blind, to deceive the people, I don't know what else to say, you know? So, hey, I'm gonna put the channels of all those in the comment section. I'm gonna pin that to the top. So if you wanna check out Ralo, you wanna check out BrainWavezz, you wanna check out Ethereal's channel, or the other sister that made her testimony about the Jamboree, you'll be able to find their links in the comment section later on. I'm not gonna put it there right now. I'm gonna put it there later on, right? Right? I gotta go get me something to eat. I'm hungry right now. When I get hungry, I get sleepy. Some of you might be like, look like you a little tired. Not tired, I'm hungry. When I get hungry, you know, I get tired, but not tired in the sense of being tired. I got work to do tonight. I got a lot of work to do, right? So, yeah, we're gonna get up on out of here, do what we gotta do, right? So y'all take care. And yeah, I got an apple. I got apples in the fridge. I'm gonna go grab an apple real quick. I'm gonna go grab an apple, man. Apple a day will keep the doctors away. You know? I was gonna say something else, but I'm trying to keep it clean. Somebody said, you should have said what you was gonna say. Nah, if I would have said that, people would have made videos about it, fam. I said it though in other videos. You know? It is what it is, man. So we're gonna get up on out of here, man, do what we gotta do and whatnot. I'm gonna get me something to eat, fix this steak. I should be done at a certain time. I'll be able to eat my food and then get to work in the house and do what I gotta do. I had put down some floor wax or polish on the floor. Man, this thing look immaculate, fam. Man. Cause you know, like with the floor, you're like, why it look dull, like dry? I'm like, you know what? Let me go get some wax or polish for the floor, fam. I laced it up, bro. Man. I'm like, now we talking, bro. Like for real, you know? But anyway, I'm glad it rained. I'm real happy about that. Can't wait for the morning to look at the lawn. I know the lawn gonna look very, very nice in the morning. It always happens. Anytime it rains, you get up in the morning, you look at the lawn be green, bro. Green, because I put a lot of work into the lawn, man. I don't play when it comes to the lawn, fam. I really enjoy doing lawn work. Sure, I might end up doing like a lawn business on the side. I know I could, at least in this community, I know I could. I guarantee you I could. Because I know they see my lawn and I know they looking at it and they probably like, I reckon, excuse me, how do you do this as a professional? Nah, I just like, you know, I just like doing my lawn, you know what I mean? Back in the day, I used to do this type of work at a particular agency. Well, you know, I've been kind of wondering, I wouldn't mind paying you a couple of dollars to do my lawn. A couple of dollars? yes, a couple of dollars. I mean, it depends on the price. I see that you're very professional with what you do. Because I could transform anybody's lawn out here in, give me a week, and I'll have your lawn looking good. We're not just talking about cutting your lawn. I'm talking about bringing it back to life. Because a lot of people's lawns is sick. And I mean that like serious. The lawn is sick. It's a plant. You have to take care of it. If it develops fungus, a lot of insects, bugs, your lawn is literally dying. You know what I'm saying? And you have to take care of it. You really have to take care of it, man. Or else it's gonna just look bad. It's gonna look diseased. Lawn can get a disease, y'all. And the reason why you should take care of it, if you have children and your children is rolling around on the lawn, they're gonna get sick. You gotta take care of your lawn. You know what I mean? Because your kids are gonna be on there, they're gonna get bugs in their hair, bugs are gonna be on their body, on their clothes. Nah, that's disgusting, man. First thing you gotta do is if your lawn have disease or fungus and other issues, you gotta cure that. Then you gotta cure the bug problem. If you have a lot of, insects that are destroying your lawn, you gotta kill them, get rid of them, using certain pesticides and certain things for the lawn that's safe. And once you get rid of that, then now you got to go through a phase of properly watering your lawn before you prep it for the fertilizer and various other things to get it back in shape. When cutting your lawn, you don't want to cut your lawn too low. If your lawn was, let's say, 4 inches, 5 inches high, right? Your lawn is 5 inches high. You don't want to cut it down to about 1 inch or like 2 inches. That's too much. You're actually causing the lawn more stress, especially if it's hot weather. The lawn is dependent on the length of the lawn for its life. This is why when you cut your lawn, you cut all the green off and it's now like a yellowish. You're killing your lawn. You get what I'm saying? If you have healthy lawn, you can bag the lawn debris in terms of when you cut it, you can bag it up. If you want to recycle the cut parts of the lawn, you can let that pretty much go back on the lawn, meaning you're not bagging it up. You're like mulching, right? That's another way. It depends. I don't really prefer that unless you invested a lot into your lawn. Then you could probably go a week where you do like mulching, and then the previous weeks you bag. That way it's like you're cutting your lawn and you're letting the cut lawn go back on the lawn and it's feeding the lawn again. That's another thing you can do. You know, some people just cut their lawn and they just let the lawn just go on the lawn every day and they don't bag it. They don't care. It gets messy after a while. You know, if you have a healthy lawn, bag. And every other week or so, mulch. That way you're feeding the lawn all that investment you put. Might as well you do that. You know, I might start a garden channel. You know, I was thinking about buying a big lawnmower, the kind you stand up on, and have like a landscape business. I was thinking about it, but then again, how I'm gonna do content. But then again, I could do content doing that. Yeah. Anyway, y'all, peace and blessings. Peace and blessings to the mods in the chat. Everybody out there for rocking with the platform. I'll catch y'all in the next video. It is what it is. I got to remember where's my outro, fam. Been a long time. Anyway, y'all take care. Again, remember to rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Ringo TV Reaction salute you. Salute to all the members, all the viewers, everybody in the clouds. Catch you in the next video. I'm out of here. Y'all take care. Peace and blessings. We out.
If you like our content, consider supporting via Cash App at $RingoTV Raw. Become a patron on patreon.com for exclusive video content not shown on YouTube. You could also support through PayPal at paypal.me/RingoTVRaw. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell to be notified of new content. Follow me on Instagram at RingoTVRaw.
This is Ringo TV Reactions, the only channel on YouTube bringing you the truth 100% raw and uncut. I'm out. Peace.